Live from the Cards Recycling Studio. Cards is the official residential, commercial, and recycling waste collection service of the Ruscin and Zach Show. ESPN Arkansas presents Derek Ruscin.
Have we got a stadium? Yes. Have we got a college? Yes. Well, we can't support both. Tomorrow we start tearing down the college.
And Zach Arns.
Work. Hello, boys. Have a good night's rest. I missed you.
With DQ.
Just gonna go have fun. No one out there that I know of in the audience actively hates me.
Call or text the McClarty Daniel hotline 866-285-4005. With 6 locations in Springdale and Bentonville, a good deal is never far away. Ruscin and Zach.
But if they hate him, why do they listen?
Most common answer. I want to see what he'll say next.
This is Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
You all right? I don't know. Can I go out in the hallway and yell really fast?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. Might help me. This has nothing to do with anything. Hold on. Yeah, go. Just let it out. Just let it out. All right. 3. All right. Better? This is ESPN Arkansas. HitThatLine.com. Did you hear that?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, good. All right.
Yeah, you could hear
you
that.
You could definitely hear that.
Well, I just, sometimes you got to, it's better to do that than to, let it flow. Build and build and build. And then you have a eruption of some sort, too, right? That's not good.
Right.
All right. DQ's here.
Yep.
We're all here. DQ's wearing the appropriate clothes, so all of you haters on the internet can get off.
An Arkansas sweater.
Really? That's 2 out of 3 days this week. What's going on?
Well,
Did they hit you up via email?
No.
Okay.
We would prefer if the woman on the afternoon show would wear Arkansas clothes.
The young lady.
The young
lady on the afternoon show wore the appropriate. Hey, think of the recruits. We got recruits in town.
Recruits. Can you imagine that? Well, while you're in town, why don't you sample some of our fine local broadcasting? They're always talking about you here on the radio.
I mean, how stupid is it? Boogie Flan's like, nah, coach. Those afternoon guys.
He's like, they still have radios in cars? Well, I didn't know.
Now,
does anybody in their
do that.
Does anybody in their teens know about this? I mean, we're quite kind of a. I don't know. I really blew my voice out there.
Yeah, Mr. Pitt was wondering if that had something to do with the wedding. No.
No. It has nothing to do with it. It has everything to do with here. It's happening here. I won't bore you with those details. I'm wearing the shirt DQ hates today because I just felt like being
good. DQ, would you like to critique the shirt that he hates?
I'm sorry, but I don't like it.
That's fine.
I don't like the color.
DQ
I do not care.
Also lied to one of our staff members.
Oh my gosh.
You did?
No.
Yes. You said he's only been here a couple of months, and I didn't want to tell him his shirt was ugly.
No, I didn't say his shirt was ugly. I was saying it is mean of you to drag someone who hasn't been working here that long to me and make me tell him his shirt is ugly.
But you did think it was ugly.
No.
You did.
I guess you just don't see different shades of orange.
They're the same. It's the same shirt.
No, they were way different.
Is his shirt ugly?
I just don't like the color. I'm really sorry.
I don't care.
No,
Does your fiance like it?
Yeah, she bought the damn thing.
Really?
Yes, that's all that matters.
Yes.
It's not you. It's lime green. Like,
yeah.
I'm just not a fan. I painted my bedroom lime green whenever I was a child.
Why?
So now I think
You've been tainted.
I've hated it ever since I repainted it.
Okay. That's fair.
Yeah.
I like your shirt. I think it looks.
Thank you.
It accents the color of your
nice
eyes.
to be appreciated.
Yeah, I know,
for
isn't
once
it, though?
around here. No.
Well, yesterday you were yelling at the Roberts because you hated them.
Yeah. Well, that's
You guys set me up.
How did we set you up?
You set me up
to do
all the time to be the bad guy.
Hey. Okay.
Well, we don't want to do it.
Yeah, exactly. We spend enough time being the bad guy.
Exhausting.
Let somebody else do it.
Everybody hates your guts. It's exhausting.
They yell at you. They scream at you.
I'm going to the Lawson, Jeff, for that.
Right.
That vocal exercise gone wrong.
And before we start, I got to do this because, and I'm not calling him out. I did a thing today for NPR, and I met Kyle Kellums, who I've known for quite some time. Kyle's been at the
You
university.
didn't meet him then.
Well, no, I met like we I saw him. Okay,
Met up with him.
Met up with him is what I should have.
Y'all are clearly
And,
close. I
right.
mean,
So Kyle graduated 9 years ahead of me at the University of Arkansas, but that guy looks 25 years younger than me. I don't know how he's doing it. I don't know what he's doing, but I got to figure it out.
Keep Fayetteville funky, man.
Really?
That's it.
Then he points out, and it's like DQ is right. And I spent 7 minutes with microwave talk. I
love
hate
that.
both of you.
I love
This
that.
is not the first time that I have gone somewhere and somebody has had a comment about the microwave.
Well,
I don't
It's a
want
hot
to do.
topic.
It's not. It's a microwave. You don't set.
it
things-
is literally a hot topic
It-
when you think
yeah.
about it. You put a
It
hot
makes
pocket
me a little
in there.
starstruck.
Right.
Not gonna lie.
I was also a little upset to find out that Kyle listens. That bothered. I'm like, dude, you're better than this.
Listen,
you're better than
when
this.
you have to produce a show like that every day, this is the show everybody wishes they could do, but they can't because their bosses aren't dumb enough to let them do it.
Yeah, that's true too.
But no, you think he'd love to be talking
Microwaves?
No, do you think that he loves ultimately that he loves spending 10 minutes talking about, a new bird sanctuary in Eureka Springs? Nobody cares that stuff. No. Microwave talk. That's what the people want. That's how you connect.
He's educated.
He is. And I'm not.
He's got a life.
Yeah.
Don't let us get in your head and start rattling around. You
Yeah.
don't need that. Look
No.
what happened to DQ.
Yeah, but
She got here, she was nice, she was sweet, and now she hates everybody.
No, he hates
all
everybody.
the Roberts and the J names.
No.
I mean, you had to read the apology card.
No. So anyway, so that's so when are you on that deal?
I got to find that out. It was a very long interview, and he's got to cut it.
Here's
up.
the one thing here's something they've done very smart over there. Their show is only an hour.
Right.
Ours is 5.
Very, very smart.
It's very smart.
It's also really nice over there.
Yeah, it is.
It was nice to not have the smell of mold. It was
Do the
solid.
floors absorb water over there?
You know what I'm going to guess? No, probably because they've never had that problem before. It was nice. They've all got studios in their offices.
Oh, well,
Like
how about that?
we sat down in Matt's office and there were like microphones. I'm like, we're just going to do it here. Like, yeah. What?
See, I need a control room. I need a big room.
Well,
I need a studio.
He had a whole control panel right next to him. Oh
that's
my
no
gosh!
good. I need the real deal.
I was
I'm
very
sorry.
impressed.
I need a board.
It was
and a
incredibly
big console.
Wow,
Needles moving around.
Yeah.
I need all that.
There was art on the wall.
Oh, we have art on the wall.
We were supposed to have art on the wall. Remember that? Remember?
We have arts. What are you talking about?
Yeah, great point out of Marshall, Arkansas, to the 870. Hey, DQ, how did they set you up? Look who you're working with.
Yeah. You
We didn't
set
set-
me up.
We did not.
You want to trade? You want to go to the mornings?
Yeah, I mean, we
the
can
3
say-
a.m.
So I'm
wake
gonna
up
have
call?
to drive to Fort Smith.
Yep, and we can send you to AAA.
Or you can move there.
We can send you to AAA. I mean, that's fine. You want to go
We'll
down
take the new guy.
there? Yeah.
We'll mold him and craft him into quite the
Do we have to
broadcaster.
ask him that?
What?
If do you want to come up here?
Well, I mean, the draft's tomorrow. Why don't we get our own trade going here? All right. We'll send them DQ
Right.
for cash considerations and the new guy. How about that?
So we've apparently lost the stadium shop. If Robert Mann, who you hate, is pulling all of his advertising. Thanks
This
a lot,
is
DQ.
taken out of context, Robert. Don't worry.
We love Robert.
Yeah,
man.
we love Robert.
got the good chair.
I mean, we got the good chair out of it.
And we might be getting some beer hats. I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, it's fantastic. I love that place.
I know you do.
I love it there.
Yeah.
I really do. I'm not just saying that to try and save the
do all
relationship
my-
after DQ
I do-
ruined it.
Yeah,
I really love it there.
I do all my Christmas shopping there.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. You can join us here. Here we go. Yeah, here's another one on the 870. Thank God DQ wearing an Air Arkansas sweater at least.
Where the Texas
Who
one?
cares? Yep, do it.
Where the Texas
It's so orange.
Who cares? These people don't deserve
Right.
this.
I
All
don't
right.
know.
I live to make them angry. That's the only reason I sit here every day. And if you wearing a Texas shirt, DQ, you got to read this book, The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Bleep. That's what you need to read. That's what
Have
you need.
you read that?
No, I haven't.
No.
But,
Oh.
I hear it's a good book.
Like every single one of my friends has read that book.
I hear it's a good book.
You hear it? Do you listen to it?
The first 5 pages I read in the store weren't bad. I mean, that's
Wow.
and the last 5 pages. That's all you need, really.
Wow.
The middle is just fill. They got to make it a certain size to fit on the shelf. You know all that stuff. You read the first 5 and the last 5, you're set.
I got to know how Kyle. Dude, he looks like he's like 28.
Yeah.
I hate him.
Yeah.
I hate him for that.
Yeah. All right. 866-285-4005. By the way, before any of our overlords are call-in concerned, Robert Mann is just joking around.
Yeah.
All right? He's kidding around. All right. So let's not hit the panic button.
He's fine.
Somebody in the front office is breathing into a paper bag as we. Oh no! It's fine. Everything's fine. Kidding around. It's sports. It's broadcasting. None of this is serious. Come on. We're just joking around. Having a few yucks. The world is a terrible place. If we can't have fun here, what can we do? All right, we'll be back here in a minute on Ruscin and Zach after this.
We all hear the radio ads about the IRS. They tell you to be afraid, to be scared, and they try to frighten you into calling. I'm not here to do that. Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000, $50,000, or $500,000, we have a solution. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in your car, at work, or with your kids. No matter where you are, call now. 800-575-6759. Don't lose hope. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS. There is zero risk to you. If we can't reduce your tax debt, then you pay nothing. Our passion is taxes and helping individuals fix their IRS problems. We have a 5-star rating on Google and Yelp and an A+ with the Better Business Bureau. You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us online at tra.com or call 800-575-6759. That's 800-575-6759. Tax Relief Advocates. Real solutions for real people.
It's Ruscin and Zach.
Give me the hog truck.
Attention homeowners, storms are firing up quickly and widespread damage means thousands are reaching out for the right roofing company. Don't wait. Get on the schedule with Shamrock Roofing and Construction now for quality and peace of mind. One call does it all. Shamrock Roofing and Construction. Call 479-319-5100. Need new roof? Shamrock Roofing and Construction can have you covered right now for as low as $139.99 with approved credit. For quality and peace of mind, one call does it all. Shamrock Roofing and Construction. Call 479-319-5100.
Jersey Mike's, locally owned and operated in Rogers, Bentonville, Fayetteville, and Springdale, believes in the value of ingredients, premium meats, the freshest vegetables, and delectable bread baked throughout the day. And then there's the juice that elevates your sandwich to the highest level. You'll taste the difference in every bite. Jersey Mike's subs are perfect for catering the office or your next tailgate party. Their cookie and brownie trays are the perfect finale to any type of gathering. Fresh baked daily, right there in the store. Jersey Mike's, the best submarine sandwich on the planet. Always.
You know that crushing feeling when you press print at your PC and the doggone machine just won't print? Well, I fixed that. Hi, I'm Tim Stanley, owner of TDS IT. We are an IT company with a long history in the print channel, and I have fixed the printer conflict by creating my own Northwest Arkansas-based help desk. Call us at 479-575-0770 for more information on how a true IT company can keep all your printers and scanners up and running all the time.
Sign Studio is the source for complete visual marketing, so don't let the name fool you. We're not just signs. Sign Studio is your all-encompassing partner for advertising success. Need a logo? We'll design it. Want it printed on pins, cards, banners, or even tablecloth? We'll do it. What are you waiting for? Kickstart your brand with our custom products today. Visit yoursignstudio.com or call 479-250-4844.
Hey there, business ballers and entrepreneurs. Ready to make your financial dreams come true? Well, get ready to score big with swishfunding.com, the slam dunk solution for all your business funding needs. Just like that satisfying swish when the ball goes in, swishfunding.com guarantees you a seamless funding experience. Working capital, expanding your business, upgrading your equipment, or even covering payroll. If you have at least $25,000 in monthly revenue and been in business for at least 1 year, qualifying is easier than a layup. At Swish Funding, we fund up to $5 million in 24 hours. SwishFunding.com's team will guide you every step of the way. No more banking red tape, just quick, decisive action to get you back in the game. Head over to swishfunding.com and slam dunk your financial goals today. Remember, it's not just a shot in the dark, it's a surefire swish. Go to swishfunding.com. That's SWISH funding.com. Swishfunding.com.
Testosterone levels naturally drop in men with age, often causing a lack of energy, anxiety, weight gain, diminished libido, and performance issues. Don't suffer in silence. Call Maverick Male Medical in Fayetteville today for more about testosterone or weight loss therapy. They focus on your excellent care, optimal health, and performance. Call Maverick Male Medical today at 305-8206. That's 305-8206. Or go to maverickmalemedical.com.
Get ready for adventure with unbeatable deals at Wheels RV now through the end of February. We're rolling out the red carpet for you with our exclusive employee pricing event on select in-stock trailers. That's right. You pay what we pay. It's our way of saying thank you for choosing Wheels RV. Employee pricing on select models. RV show pricing on all new and used inventory. Hurry in. This offer is for a limited time only. Visit Wheels RV today for details and to start planning your next great adventure. Seek, explore, discover with Wheels RV.
If you're interested in continuing your involvement in high school athletics and want to make some extra money, what better way to do so than by becoming an official? For information on how you can give back to student athletes in Arkansas, please contact us at 501-955-2500. Again, that's 501-955-2500. The Arkansas Activities Association is looking for sports officials, and you may be the answer.
Gatorade presents the Kendrick Fincher Race to Hydrate 5K and Youth Run on Saturday, May 11th at Rail Yard Bike Park in downtown Rogers. Experience a scenic run through nature, enjoy the fun zone, character meet and greets, and more. Fun for all ages with a special youth run and toddler trot. Help support Kendrick Fincher's Hydration for Life's vital mission while having a blast. Sign up by April 22nd for early bird perks. Registration and more information is available at kendrickfincher.org. Keep cool and enjoy the fun on May 11th.
ESPN 99.5. Join the local conversation on the McClarty Daniel Hotline, 866-285-4005. We don't read the headlines, we make the headlines. This is Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
The news is brought to you by the Good Chair because I had to have a place to sit. Get the Good Chair only at the Stadium Shop. Stop by, tell Robert Joe Bonamassa sucks, and you would like a seat. The Good Chair. Razorback baseball team ran through UAPB like milk through my lactose-intolerant mother last night. 11-1 the final in 7 innings. Arkansas's got Florida this weekend. That's it. Your Ruskin Zach X polls brought to you by our good friends.
Where's Boogie?
He's not here yet. He'll be here, I think, tonight. Your Ruskin and Zach X polls brought to you by Unlimited Heat and Air in Springdale, 479-225-8809. Should school buses have seatbelts? DQ?
Is this like an all or nothing? Like if all kids on the school bus have to wear a seatbelt or none?
So I was driving to drop my kid off this morning at school, and there was a bus in front of me, and there was this kid just parked out the back window looking at me for a better part of a mile and a half.
Yeah, I
don't like that.
I think primary school kids should, but older kids probably not.
70.9% of you said yes. DQ, what is the best flavored ramen? Is it beef or chicken?
Chicken.
69.2% of you said chicken. Nice. You bite or lick an ice cream cone?
I don't bite. I usually go for spoon, but
In an ice cream cone?
Yeah, I just don't like the mess, but I guess lick would be my other preferred option.
51.6% of you lick an ice cream cone. Yes?
You got to bite it because everybody looks stupid looking at ice cream cone.
But
Nobody looks cool.
Do your teeth not hurt?
Nope. No.
What?
No.
I've got enough plaque built up on these things. Nothing could damage them. What are you talking about? Nothing.
Okay.
Or my teeth aren't real. That's also possible.
That's also possible. DQ, what would you rather have? Student loan forgiveness or student loan revenge?
Revenge.
69.4% of you said revenge.
Nice.
Those are your Ruskin and Zach X polls brought to you by our good friends at Unlimited Heat and Air in Springdale, 479-225-8809.
All right, I had something planned here, but that has now been derailed because of YouTube commenter Steven. Okay? YouTube commenter Steven writes, the Kentucky Matt Jones, not either one of the ones here. You know, Kentucky Sports Radio, right? He is to Kentucky media what Kim Jong-un is to North Korea. The amount of propaganda he spews on BBN Twitter is absolutely comical. Steven, everybody around here spews propaganda about this place. Okay? So you can't. This is one of those glass houses and rocks situations, all right? Like, you can't follow any of the local TV people or some of the writers and then say this guy's spewing propaganda. That is hypocritical. You can't do that. You can't do that. Now, if you follow us and you're very skeptical of some of the stuff you read around here or watch, okay, well, that's different. I'm going to need more, Stephen. I'm going to need more context on this. But you can't follow 20 people here spewing propaganda and then yell at Matt Jones for also spewing propaganda in Kentucky. You can't do that.
Where's Stephen from?
It doesn't. I don't know. It just has his name and his picture on here. I don't know anything about Steve except the comment he left.
Huh.
You see, this is the thing about this whole because apparently and Razorback fans are spiking the football with Kentucky fans because they got your coach. What's funny is that Kentucky fans didn't want him to be their coach anymore.
No,
so they don't really care about you spiking the football because you wooed him away with your promises of gold and riches and all that stuff. But people are are having fun at this thing, and he is the most probably the most prominent Kentucky person in the press on the internet, and so he's in the center of this thing. He is no different there than some of the people that do stuff here. It's exactly the same. How can you not see that? It's the same. He's doing nothing any different than anyone here would do in the exact same situation.
But what did he say? I mean, I need an example of what he said.
Just it's a rolling thing. I don't know. It's an accumulation. It's an aggregation. It's a what do you call it? What do you call it in soccer when you add all the points?
Aggregate?
Yeah, it's an aggregate.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, that's right.
I guess I don't know who Matt Jones is, and that's no disrespect. I just don't follow Kentucky athletics that closely.
He's appeared on this air on national ESPN radio doing shows. So I mean,
okay.
I'll
reiterate. I don't know. I don't know who he is. I don't know what he does. Is this? I mean, is it? I don't know. They're upset that that people here in the state of Arkansas are happy. I know that they've got Calipari. We're treating him as though the Messiah has arrived. And yeah, they downgraded. They got Mark Pope, who's a fine basketball coach, but he doesn't carry the cachet that John Calipari does. It's not even close. You're comparing, apples to bricks. It's not the same thing. And yeah, I think Kentucky's going to take a major step backwards in national recognition. It's going to take Mark Pope a while to build that thing back, and they know it. Arkansas seems to have gotten a little bit of a jump on them, a little bit of a head start. That's all. We'll see. In November, all of it, none of the yapping matters in November because you've got to go play the games. And look, they're gonna be on the schedule this year. You may see Kentucky twice.
Oh, if the league had their way, you'd see them 5 times.
Yeah, I mean, and they'd all be in Lexington.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, absolutely.
Look, there is. I went through this as a fan once. When you have an incredibly popular coach that's very polarizing, very successful coach that's polarizing, there's going to be half your fan base that's going to go, go on, get out of here. There's going to be part of that fan base that's going to go, man, this isn't so good. That's where they are. Calipari is very polarizing in the state of Kentucky, but he was very successful. You can't argue that. But now that he's gone, the people who wanted him gone are taking a victory lap, saying, "Oh, this is the greatest thing ever." The people who are like, you know what? I don't know. They're a little bit more cautious. The radio types, the media types, they're probably going to be pumping up Mark Pope, who is a fine coach. He's just not up to the Kentucky, the Kentucky threshold. Now they may run into another Tubby Smith. Tubby had a nice run at Georgia and then took off at Kentucky, but it's not Patino, it's not Calipari, it's not Eddie Sutton. It's a step down in what they used to call on TV, a Q rating. It's a step down in Q rating.
No. I don't know. I just find it laughable when people are against propaganda from one school, yet consume all of the propaganda from this school. Like it's all the same, man. Like it's all exactly the same. It's just you like the team in red and not the team in blue. That's the only difference. So it's all humorous to me how that works. Apparently, this guy owns a wrestling promotion too, so he's got that going on. He's in many. I saw him on Real Time once. He's in many different facets, which is, by the way, if you're going to be in this business, it's the only way to make a living is to have about 9 different things going on at the same time. It's the only way to do it. I mean, I think he owns KSR, and he's written books, and he does some ESPN radio stuff nationally. Like, I mean, he's got a lot of stuff going on here.
But it's easier to sell, the propaganda than it is to swim against it.
Right.
And if that's what he does, man, look, Kentucky basketball's Kentucky basketball. Kentucky football's on the upswing. Kentucky baseball's having a nice glow up. Sell it while the selling's good, I guess.
I don't know, but I'm more interested. I'm not interested in what he has to say. I'm interested in why anybody here cares what he has to say. I don't really. I don't understand.
Because Arkansas fans are taking a victory lap. We stole your girlfriend.
Because
we stole your
ultimately, and listen to me carefully, everyone here would rather be relevant than good, and it's so painfully obvious.
Well, sometimes
it's all
those go
so
hand
obvious.
in hand. You can be you can't be relevant and not be good unless you're just you can't.
They'd rather be relevant than good. I mean, that's the deal. And that's what it is.
If he goes 13-19 this year,
they're relevant.
No, you're not.
Yeah, they are. Because the story is, how did this fail?
All
and everyone will talk about why is it not working? It'll be the number one topic. Why did this not work?
We went through that with Bielema to a degree. Maybe not to this degree, but he was a highly successful coach in another conference who came in and failed. He did. You can't have any. I think. Did he wind up with a winning record?
Who?
Bielema?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. Whatever it was. I mean, it was not what they were expecting, and it's certainly not what he had in his previous regime. And they fell into, is irrelevancy a word?
Deion Sanders. Relevant, not good. It can happen. It can happen.
Okay.
They're moving Colorado's game. Their opener's Thursday night.
Hang on.
Because he's the coach.
They won 1 game prior to his arrival. They won 4 last year. So you can make the argument they improved. You can make that argument. Now, if they go 0-11 this year, 0-12, what's the story? It's that it failed. But then Colorado goes away.
But the only reason they get any attention is not, how good is the team. It's because of him.
Well, yeah, but
that's the same thing
it's
here.
The same thing here.
The only reason Arkansas is going to get any attention is not if they're good or bad. It's because of him.
Yeah,
it's the same thing.
That's fair. But
he's a better coach than Deion, and there's no doubt about that. But the attention grabbing deal, it's exactly the same. Imagine if they had Deion and Cal on the same campus, and they almost did. By the way, think about that. That'd have been something. All right. Well, thank you, 870, for that reminder. Deion Sanders is relevant and bad, very bad, as the text says here on the McClarty Daniel Hotline.
I think this year they're really going to struggle, and those first 3 games last year, I think they got out like 3-1 or something like that. Nobody had any tape on them. Nobody knew what they did.
Yeah, they're not.
But once once 4 games got out, it was like all of a sudden everything just came to a grinding stop, and nobody wants to play in a system that is catered to one guy on offense.
Yeah, the coach's kid.
The coach's kid.
Yeah, right.
I mean, there's no. If Shedeur Sanders gets hurt at some point and can't play a series, a week, a game, whatever, they're screwed because they don't have a backup quarterback. No quality quarterback is going to that school knowing that you're never going to play as long as he's there. And then you got the other kid on the other side, and he's okay, but Oregon humbled them and showed them that they were not where they thought they were. Remember they were like up to like 14th or 15th in the country. Everybody was all excited about it, and then they got exposed.
A squabble like this, though, with the Kentucky Matt Jones and fans, it reminds me of the greatest day of my life, August 1st, 2020, the day I deleted the Twitter app off of my phone, and it's never been on since. I got it on the laptop here during the show in case, somebody gets hired or dies or something. But, I mean, I can't imagine why. And I see people do it all the time. I can't imagine what emptiness you have where you have to look at that thing for like 10 hours a day and get into all these little squabbles over meaningless stuff about who you voted for, or who your team is, or any of this stuff. Like, I can't imagine why you'd want to do that. Hours and hours and hours. I mean, I can't imagine. I don't understand.
It's their drug.
I don't understand. It is a drug. That's right.
It's their
It
drug.
is.
It's how they use their power.
Like, why do you got to pick a fight with everybody? I don't understand it. I don't
You
get
say
it.
that about anything. I mean, why do I go home and sit in the dark and try? Because that's my drug. Why do you watch game shows? It's the same thing. Why does DQ hate Roberts? It's the same thing.
It's relevant here because this whole thing exists on the X app, where fans are going back and forth with him.
Literally why it was was designed is for people to just go back and forth. And here's the thing: you'll never win.
No one
Nobody
wins.
gets the last word.
It's a total waste of time. It's just I can't imagine. I just can't imagine I can't imagine having to do that all the time, or why you'd want to do that all the time. I get enough of it in the 4 hours I'm in here, and the 2 hours before when we're working on the show. I mean, that's enough for me. But you cannot engage with these people on there.
No.
There is no upside at all. You'll either be in this fight for the rest of your life, or you'll say something stupid and lose your job. I mean, there's no upside here. There is zero upside with engaging. I don't know why Hutch does it. He's tailed back over the years. Having a few kids will do that.
Yeah.
You actually have to do important stuff and not argue with these goons. But I do not understand it. And, there are people out there who've made a whole career off of being on that platform. I can't imagine wanting to do that 10 hours a day. The emptiness you must have.
This
unbelievable.
existed prior to social media and all that. You just did it face to face. Fandom has not changed any. I mean, you're still going to talk junk about your team. It's just now you're doing it with faceless strangers. And
why would you care what any of these people think?
Why do you watch game shows?
Can anybody explain this to me?
Why do you watch game shows? It's the same thing.
No, it's different because
it's not.
When you watch a TV show or a game show or whatever it is, you're to an extent you're looking to turn your brain off. Nobody turns their brains off in these deals. It's back and forth. It's constant stimulation.
What you're doing is it's your form of entertainment. It's what you do to be entertained. This is what they do.
So it's entertaining to fight with someone all day on that you don't even know.
Met some of these people, yes. This is what they do. This is their thing.
Read a book. Gee, what, really?
This is their thing. You do the game show thing. That's fine. That's your thing.
We're all worse off for it. And I'm not saying my way is the only way to do it, but I mean, good Lord. I mean, you get home from imagine this. You get home from a job you don't like, and then you're going to spend your remaining waking hours of the day arguing with people you don't like?
Yes, that's what they do.
What in God's name is going on here? I mean, seriously. Why would anyone do this?
Some people take the low road.
Why?
It's just part of it.
You're talking about from at least 7 in the morning till maybe midnight.
Yes.
Spending all that time with something you don't like.
Yes.
Why?
It's called marriage.
Yes. No. What? Why?
No, but
I mean, I can't imagine this.
It's their vice. It's their drug. It's what they do. It's their thing. And you know what? If it's your thing, great. You don't have to. You choose not to be a part of it. I choose not to be a part of it. It's not where it's not where we place our energy.
No. I'd rather watch a minor league baseball game on television than to do. I mean, good Lord.
Just pick. And I mean, if you want to see how dumb some of these people really are, go pick a random, just at random, just spin your finger and point on a message board. Pick a thread and look at what they do. And we think it's this vast majority of people. It's like 25 people.
Yeah,
they're just arguing back and forth.
I know
they live for it.
It's amazing. But hey, you know what? Listen, if that's how you want to, I mean, unless you're hurting somebody, I mean, I guess you could do whatever you want.
Hacker gets on these X spaces, and these are the absolute dregs of society.
This is the garbage dump of society,
this
right?
This is where they congregate,
right?
And there's no consequences, so just say whatever you want, and your whole goal is to get a rise out of someone.
No,
that's what they do.
Yeah. All right. You can get in there at 866-285-4005 on the McClarty Daniel hotline. That's what you can do here. I wanted to talk about the Reggie Bush thing, and maybe we'll get to that here at some point. They have given Reggie Bush his Heisman back in the first ever April Heisman ceremony, and the first one in Florida, I believe, too. So all of that has happened today. So we'll get into all of that perhaps, or maybe we won't. I don't know. I do find it interesting that they gave it back. Let's see here. The draft is tomorrow. The first round, anyway, is tomorrow. So there's all kinds of subterfuge going on regarding the draft.
Yes, as there usually is. Yes, in the last 48 hours, it gets really funky.
That's right.
People start.
We're in the J.J. McCarthy era now, apparently.
J.J. McCarthy is Mac Jones. He's Mac Jones. He cannot play. He can play in college. He's a fine college quarterback. He will be a journeyman in the pros. That is not a top 5 pick. And you know what? If your organization takes Mac Jones in the first, or not Mac Jones, Mac Jones light in the first round, have at it, man. It's not going to end well.
All right. Well, we'll step aside here for a moment and let you tweet about what we've been doing here. 866-285-4005. Joey Viviano and United Roofing and Waterproofing. Hey, I want you to remember this name and this phone number. 479-312-7369. The forecast calls for storms over the next few days. And storms mean what? They mean your roof might get messed up. Luckily, we have someone who can help you out if you're in this situation. United Roofing and Waterproofing. Joey Viviano, commercial, residential, industrial roofs, doesn't matter. They work on them all. And you can get a free consultation scheduled at UnitedRW.com. But if you have a roof problem during these storms or anytime, call Joey, 479-312-7369. 312-7369.
Hey y'all, it's Crystal from Cards. Are you ready to tackle that spring cleaning project but don't know where to start? Spring is here and Cards is here to help you clear out that clutter with our roll-off dumpster rentals. Whether you're decluttering your garage, renovating your home, or landscaping your yard, our roll-off dumpsters are the perfect solution for all your cleanup needs. Simply choose the size that fits your project and we'll deliver it right to your doorstep. And when you're done, we'll haul it away. Give us a call at 877-59-CARDS or visit us online at cardsrecycling.com.
You won't miss a moment of the action at On the Mark Sports Bar and Grill in Fayetteville, now under new ownership. Cold drinks and hot food specialties, sure to score points with your entire crew. Come watch all the games at On the Mark, 6,000 square feet of sports entertainment with over 40 flat screen TVs and the best smoked wings. Only at On the Mark Sports Bar and Grill, 2588 North Gregg Avenue in Fayetteville, now under new ownership. On the Mark, all the games, all the time.
Your Mach 1 market moment.
And inflation is something we've been talking about for a long time. It's trickling into 24. It's still here.
Yeah.
You know, it's a different conversation than it was a year ago.
You know, and I like this, how are Americans feeling?
Yeah.
You know, we see clients in our office every day, all ages, demographics. And I would say that there might be a slight tick up in optimism, but, you know, there's still some pessimism.
Oh, for sure.
Some concern.
I mean,
here in Northwest
I just had a conversation with a client yesterday that they were like, everything's so expensive.
Yeah.
Just the basics of going to the grocery store and you walk out with 2 bags and it was $150. And that's a very real thing, that getting the basics and trying to get by day to day. And it's costing a lot of money these days to do that. And
Visit Mach1FG.com to hear the whole conversation and get your investment questions answered. For full disclosures, visit Mach-1financial.com/disclosures.
Welcome to McClarty Daniel Country.
With 6 giant locations and over 3,000 vehicles, Northwest Arkansas is McClarty Daniel Country. Stop by one of our showrooms today to shop our full lineup of cars, trucks, and SUVs.
McClarty Daniel is proud to be your premier automotive destination.
Need service? We work on all makes and models 6 days a week. Plus, our full-service collision center can repair anything, from a minor ding to a major collision. Have you visited McClarty Daniel Country?
Visit us online at McClartyDaniel.com.
Have you heard? The Pleasure Playground just got a little bigger. Cupid's is growing. That's right. Cupid's Lingerie just opened its newest naughty location in Fayetteville at Crossover and Mission in the Walmart Shopping Center. Cupid's is a boutique specializing in all things pleasure and play, from lingerie to, well, everything you can imagine and more. Visit shopcupids.com today and treat someone special to something special. Cupid's Lingerie in Bentonville, Springdale, and now in Fayetteville. Cupid's Lingerie. Enjoy.
When you're looking for a new car, you want to shop for a vehicle you love with an organization you trust. You've probably heard that McCarty Daniel means making deals, but what I'm inspired by the most is that McCarty Daniel means making a difference in our community. When you buy a vehicle with McCarty Daniel, you reinvest right here in the community, in our schools, in our little leagues, in our food banks, and our people. So you're not just making a purchase, you're making a difference too. Come see us at any of our 6 locations in Northwest Arkansas.
The future of medicine is here at QC Kinetics. Hi, Tommy Kraft here for QC Kinetics, the nation's leader in the most exciting revolution in pain management we've seen in decades, regenerative medicine. If you're tired of achy joints, if your joint pain is keeping you from doing what you love, you need to call QC Kinetics right now. Regenerative medicine at QC Kinetics is transforming lives with innovative treatments that deliver lasting results. We're talking natural biologics, using your body's power to repair and restore damaged tissue. Call QC Kinetics now to learn more about exciting options. This is a revolutionary approach that can get you long-term relief with no downtime, no drugs, and no surgery. Call QC Kinetics now for a free consultation. 479-999-1234. 479-999-1234. 999-1234 for QC Kinetics.
Everyone, hope you're having a great Wednesday. I'm meteorologist Melissa Hall. You're going to notice those clouds starting to really thicken up as we get into the afternoon hours. We might be dry for the first part of the day, but with those clouds coming in, the light breeze out of the east, we'll only be in the upper 60s, low 70s by lunchtime. And then as we get into the afternoon, evening hours, those clouds want to give us some rain. And once the rain starts to move in, we're going to have scattered showers all over the forecast with impact weather today and tomorrow, but strong, severe storms expected as we get closer to the weekend. With your 4029 Get Ready Weather, I'm meteorologist Melissa Hall.
ESPN 99.5. It's Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
All right, we continue here. 18 till the hour here on ESPN Arkansas and on hitthatline.com. You can check us out on the McCarty Daniel hotline, 866-285-4005. Well, text us there or call us. That's fine.
Sure, why not?
Somebody called a minute ago and then hung up. I don't know what happened.
What happened, DQ?
I don't know.
The stream wasn't working for him,
Oh.
but he was listening to y'all on the radio, but then he wanted to go for a walk
Okay.
and take you guys.
I see.
Isn't that sweet?
That is nice. It's very nice. Hit that Line Now app. It's working, right? Is it?
As far as I know.
It is working. For
Oh,
some
good.
reason, just not for him.
Oh, okay. All right. They don't make I do have a portable radio, though, that you could walk with. Little tiny
Really?
thing. Yeah, you get the little telescoping antenna on the top. It's how I keep up with things. Like if I ever, once a year get a call, hey, are you near a radio? Like, yes, I am, as a matter of fact.
I've called you and asked
That's exactly, yeah.
But you always say no.
Well, now I fixed that a few months ago.
Okay.
But you haven't called since then.
No. Everything's running here like a Swiss car.
That's what I have it right there. It's on my bedside table. I just, yeah. And then, this is funny. Today I was listening to something. I got a clip about some morning show thing. And the fiance there goes, "You're listening to the morning show?"
Wow. You're like, no.
Like shocked and appalled that I would do such a thing. Another reason I'm marrying that woman right there. That's it right there.
Here's somebody streaming in Florida.
Oh, Florida. We love Florida.
We do love Florida.
Florida, yeah. Whereabouts? You don't mind me asking?
Now, BW in Hot Springs driving around the farm roads in Peoria, Illinois, listening to us.
Yeah. Oh, yeah,
I didn't think
Peoria.
there were any other kind of roads in Peoria, Illinois. Just farm roads.
Right. Yeah, that's right.
Things that you can drive on and land a crop duster on.
Yeah, that's right. Well, that crop, when we drove to St. Louis last summer, in Northeast Arkansas. They got cornfields now.
Yeah, I know a few.
They used to have cotton. Now it's all corn. And they're right up to the highway. And there was a guy crop dusting. And that's a little unsettling when that plane is low right above your car. I mean,
what was that? What's that road that goes out of Pine Bluff down to Louisiana? 65, 59, 65,
60,
whatever.
yeah,
something like that. If you go there, like when that's the only way to go to Florida if you're in Northwest Arkansas. But I mean, you drive that way, and I've almost wrecked my car watching the crop dusting.
Right. Yeah,
I get totally fascinated by it.
Yeah.
I'd love to go in one.
This guy is in Florida. He's a truck driver. He's in Ocala. Well, I mean, we got a gear jammer here, Zachary.
Gear jammer,
right?
Yes.
Well, C.W. McCall.
Yeah, we do.
Kenworth pulling logs.
Okay.
Can anyone? I challenge the texters to this. Name without looking, and we got to go on the honor system on this. Name another C.W. McCall song. I'll wait.
Oh, yeah. It took the better part of an afternoon to put together his greatest hits.
Featuring was that the Phoenix Singers in there?
I think
we got a great big convoy walking through the night. All right. JW is on the phone here on the McClarty Daniel hotline. Yes, JW.
Hey, good afternoon, gentlemen.
What's up?
Hey, have you got some kind of strange algorithm? I just got a new phone because my old one finally died, and it transferred all the numbers except for the ESPN numbers. Of course, I may be blocked or something. The halftime and the morning rush and y'all. I'm thinking, what's that all about?
Well, we'd never block you. I mean, unless you did something really bad. But no, we wouldn't block you.
That's good to know.
Yeah.
Y'all been doing pretty good. I still silly as can be. I listen to you just about every day. I have so many bad habits. I hate that. But anyway, I just, it's not. I guess there's a lot going on and there's nothing going on. It's kind of one of them kind of things. Baseball is baseball, and Dave Van Horn is doing what he always does.
Mm-hmm.
I'm kind of ready for football.
Oh, really?
I mean, I know the buzz is about Calipari and all that stuff. I'm ready for football. I want to see what Mr. Caprino is going to bring to the table. Okay. I'm just curious. And I don't know about y'all, but otherwise, things are going pretty good here.
Where's the money?
Johnson County, Arkansas. What's that?
Where's the money?
I have been asking that for quite a while.
Yes, you're right.
Show me the money. I don't want to be moneyball about this, but show me the money. Anymore, I'm getting to where I used to do karaoke when I got a lot, but I've gotten where I don't go out very much because they don't pay me to do karaoke. So I'm thinking, this is not working. And I've got a lot of years at this, and I'm pretty good at what I do.
Are there people they pay to do karaoke?
No. I mean,
yes,
they're
called professional singers.
I make more money. I would make more money at the karaoke place just sitting out on the street singing with a karaoke machine than I would inside at the place. I mean, sometimes I go if there's other reasons to go because it's fun. I like to be on stage. It's kind of a bad disease. If you like to be in front of people performing, you can't help yourself. You say you're never going to do it again. The next thing you know, you're some joint doing it. So
you seek approval from strangers. Yeah, we have no idea what that's like up here.
Not at all. No clue.
What's your karaoke song, JW?
Exactly.
What's your karaoke song?
What's that?
What's your song? What do you sing when you're at karaoke?
Anything you want to hear, just about. The other night, because it was a really cute little Hispanic girl, I sang the Freddie Fender song, Before the Next Teardrop Falls.
Oh, okay.
And it worked because she gave me her phone number before she left. So what the heck?
All seven numbers of the phone number?
What's that?
All 7 numbers of the phone number?
I don't know how many numbers there were.
Wow.
In the standard phone number, there's 7.
Well, I mean, 10 if you count the area code. But wow, okay,
yeah,
it's good.
I mean, but sometimes I've got a pretty big playbook. I can do everything from classic country to blues, and I really like to do my favorite person of all people to do because he's really a jazz singer, but he's marketed as rock and roll. Is Van Morrison. I love
you can put some moon dance.
I mean, it's like you can Tupelo Honey. I can Oh yeah, that's my gig. That's my jam right there. Just crank it up and let me do my thing. Although lately I've been singing this song by the band called The Wait. You know that song?
Yes, of course.
And that's a killer song too. That's just a great song to sing if you like vocals. And every once in a while, if I really want to stretch myself, I will sing some Meatloaf, but I got to be in the right frame of mind with the right breath.
Will they let you do the
control.
14-minute version of I Would Do Anything for Love at karaoke?
No, but
Okay,
they'll
all
let
right.
me do about a 7 or 8 minute
Okay,
version.
all right.
But
We got to get somebody
anyway,
else on the stage
yeah.
here. I mean, come on.
Y'all take care of yourselves. And I just want to let you know I'm still alive. But also, now I can punch your phone number into my phone where it says create contact, and then I'll have the contact.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's how it works. All right.
All right. Thank y'all.
All right. Stay in touch, JW. Thank you.
We're never going to see that money.
No, we got a new phone, though.
We're never going to see that
Because
money.
the old one died.
I
can you imagine what the old phone was like?
Oh, no.
I thing had a Motorola Razr.
I
written all
also have
over
a
it or something.
sneaking suspicion we're never going to see this movie either.
Yeah, we didn't even get to that.
No.
I was more fascinated with JW doing karaoke.
I feel like he's moved on.
Can you imagine?
No.
This guy's up there singing Freddie Fender songs.
Fender, man. I haven't thought about Freddie Fender in forever. But all right.
I love that guy. Oh, he's great. Oh, wow.
All right.
Van Morrison, The Wait by the band.
It's a good one.
Yeah. Did Levon sing lead on that, or is that somebody else? I think it's Levon, right?
I think that's right.
Yeah.
I have to admit, I have a blind spot with the band. Not my favorite.
You don't like the band?
No, not my favorite. It's fine. DQ will probably do a deep dive in that, and we'll
yeah,
figure it
yeah.
out.
Who are we deep diving? What artists are you exploring from the 70s now, DQ?
Well, I'm still on this Taylor Swift album. I don't think I've listened to any other music since the album came out, but I'm also, whenever I listen to other music, I'm still trying to get through Bob Dylan.
Oh,
I
Bob
keep
Dylan.
finding songs I really like. So then I go through this habit where I'll find one song that I really like and I'll play it on repeat for a couple weeks, and then I'll find another one while exploring other songs that I like.
She came in the
You
other
know what I
day.
heard the other day, real quick, on the music thing? I heard a bluegrass Western version of Creep by Radiohead.
No, don't do that. Don't do that.
I've never heard anything like that.
She came in the other day, and she which is your favorite Beatles song?
Oh, the Maxwell
Silver
Silver Hammer.
So the backside of Abbey Road.
That's an obscure one, isn't
Exactly.
it?
That's what I was saying.
Well, I like these songs that are telling a story. It's usually about a murder, apparently. So I like that one.
Have you ever
and
heard
then,
The Night the Lights Went Out in Georgia?
No.
Oh, that's a song.
Who's
Reba
it by?
McEntire. Well, Vicki Lawrence did it first, and Reba McEntire covered
Oh,
it in
is
the
it?
90s.
Okay.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, because there's, what was the other song I was telling you about by Warren
Zevon.
Yeah, what
Werewolves
was the,
of London.
But what is the other song? Excitable Boy.
Yeah, well, that's the album.
Oh.
But it's a song too.
Yeah, it is.
Is it a track
Yeah.
on a title track?
Yeah.
Okay.
But my Bob Dylan song right now is Hurricane, but it's one of his like really popular
Oh,
ones.
yeah. Well, Reuben Carter.
And I didn't-
That's a terrific movie, by the way. Have you ever seen The Hurricane with Denzel?
Yeah.
I
long
really
time
enjoyed
ago.
that. I really enjoyed that movie.
Long time ago.
You in jail for a crime you didn't commit?
Mm-hmm.
The
Who
Hurricane.
isn't?
This
Only-
is the
only guilty
story
man
of
at
the
Shawshank.
Hurricane. No, but he actually didn't do it, though. All right. This is ESPN Arkansas, the Hit That Line Now app. All right. Good stuff here. We're off and running here.
All right.
Finding our sea legs here on this fine Wednesday. 866-285-4005 is how you can reach us. We'll be back, and we'll do some more stuff coming up here very soon. Draft tomorrow night. Some of you will hear part of it on, well, Friday's up in the air with we don't know with the weather and everything. Draft possibly on Friday night, too. All right, we'll be right back. There we are.
It's Wednesday, April 24th. I'm Phil Reed. This is your 4029 news update. As the region grows, Siloam Springs leaders want to annex parts of Benton County. City officials are proposing new building regulations for areas near the Fort Smith Regional Airport. As part of the preparations for the Foreign Military Pilot Training Program coming to Ebbing Air National Guard Base, 2 new bills on cryptocurrency mining are working through the Arkansas State Senate. In Oklahoma, a bill dubbed the Women's Bill of Rights passed out of the state Senate floor. Spring temperatures are bringing an increase in snake sightings. You may spot them in your neighborhoods, parks, or along trails. Experts say most of the snakes common to our area are not venomous. From the River Valley to Northwest Arkansas and everywhere in between, make 4029 your home for the best live, local, and late-breaking news.
Pay attention. This happens fast. You need money. You get a job. Turns out that job doesn't pay near enough for the nonsense it puts you through every day. You want to move fast, but the clock moves slow. You're smart, though. You know machines. You want to work at a place as fast as you. You call Medley Equipment Company. They need a technician, and they'll teach you everything you need to know to be the best, with pay raises all along. Because Medley keeps you moving.
I'm branch manager Bo Tommy. Visit medley.com or come see us at 2150 Ford Avenue, Springdale, Arkansas.
Richard's Country Meat Market has everything you need for an old-fashioned crawfish boil. Live crawfish, shrimp, sausage, corn, and potatoes. Give Richard a call by Wednesday to place your crawfish order and pick it up on Friday. While you're there, choose from mild to spicy seasonings for a delicious Cajun crawfish boil. Plus, Richard has the best selection of fresh fish like salmon and cod. With over 25 years in business, you know Richard's Country Meat Market is the only place to get top choice and prime meat, Teddy Jean hams, fresh fish, crawfish, and in-house seasoning. Richards makes it easy with in-store and curbside pickup. To place your order, call ahead at 479-443-0000. Richards Country Meat Market in Fayetteville, 1 block east of College and Rolling Hills Drive. For curbside pickup and to place your crawfish order, call Richards Country Meat Market, 443-0000. 443-0000. Richards Country Meat Market in Fayetteville, 479-443-0000.
When you're looking for your next side-by-side, motorcycle, ATV, or zero-turn mower, look no further than your local Wood Power Sports store. With convenient locations in Springdale, Fayetteville, and Harrison, we've got 9 brands to choose from. If you can think of it, we've probably got it. These 3 convenient locations also provide you with outstanding service and parts capabilities. Want to know more? Visit us online at woodpowersports.com. Pick your brand, location, or shop all 3. We look forward to earning your business. Wood Power Sports, a solid name you can trust.
Walk-Ons is always a win. Whether it's a post-game celebration, drinks with the crew, or an easy weeknight dinner, Walk-Ons has you covered. Scratch-made dishes, wall-to-wall TVs, craft beers and cocktails. Dig into mouth-watering menu items like po' boys, gumbo, and voodoo shrimp, plus fan favorites like juicy burgers and fresh salads. Find your nearest location in Rogers, Fayetteville, Fort Smith, Conway, and coming soon to Little Rock, or order online or in the app. Walk-On Sports Bistro for the win.
At Shelter Insurance, we believe insurance should adjust to fit your needs. We work to design an insurance plan that's particular to you. Insurance that fits just right. And Shelter Insurance ranked #1 in customer satisfaction among auto insurers in the Central Region, 5 out of the last 6 years by J.D. Power.
Call my friend J.T. Finley at 479-521-4220 or come by and see him in the heart of Fayetteville off College Avenue.
Testosterone levels naturally drop in men with age, often causing a lack of energy, anxiety, weight gain, diminished libido, and performance issues. Don't suffer in silence. Call Maverick Male Medical in Fayetteville today for more about testosterone or weight loss therapy. They focus on your excellent care, optimal health, and performance. Call Maverick Male Medical today at 305-8206. That's 305-8206. Or go to maverickmalemedical.com.
Welcome to McClarty Daniel Country.
With 6 giant locations and over 3,000 vehicles, Northwest Arkansas is McClarty Daniel Country. Stop by one of our showrooms today to shop our full lineup of cars, trucks, and SUVs.
McClarty Daniel is proud to be your premier automotive destination.
Need service? We work on all makes and models 6 days a week. Plus, our full-service collision center can repair anything, from a minor ding to a major collision. Have you visited McClarty Daniel Country?
Visit us online at McClartyDaniel.com.
KAKS Goshen Fayetteville, K237GR Johnson. This is ESPN Northwest Arkansas. Broadcasting live from the Cards Recycling Studio. Cards is the official residential, commercial, and recycling waste collection service of the Ruscin and Zach Show. ESPN Arkansas presents Derek Ruscin.
Have we got a stadium? Yes. Have we got a college? Yes. Well, we can't support both. Tomorrow we start tearing down the college.
And Zach Arns.
Work. Hello, boys. Have a good night's rest. I missed you.
With DQ.
Just gonna go have fun. No one out there that I know of in the audience actively hates me.
Call or text the McClarty Daniel hotline 866-285-4005. With 6 locations in Springdale and Bentonville, a good deal is never far away. Ruscin and Zach.
But if they hate him, why do they listen? Most common answer. I want to see what he'll say next.
This is Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
We are back. ESPN Arkansas, the Hit That Line Now app. Wednesday afternoon here on Morning Rush, or on Morning Rush on ESPN Arkansas. Whoops. The flashback there.
I don't think it was a flashback.
Or the flash forward. That's for sure.
Wow. Okay.
The Cardinals won today, so that's nice. After they just got de-pantsed by the Diamondbacks last night, 14-1. The Cardinals get a getaway day, 5-1 win today. So some day baseball out there. We're watching the Mets and the Giants, and the home plate umpire must be Angel Hernandez because he just totally screwed up a strike 3 call that was 6 inches above the zone.
But I always look for the game that Angel has.
There should be an account.
Right.
If this internet wants to be useful, there should be an account that is solely devoted to he has the plate today. Plan your day accordingly.
So you can get ready.
Right. Yes, so you can prepare yourself. Mark Rippinger is the home plate umpire.
Okay.
He sucks too. Anyway.
He's having a tough time.
Wait, did he go here?
Huh? No, he did not.
Okay, good. Now I can say he sucks. All right, fine. That's the standard. You got to check on these things.
Sure.
Got to check on these things.
Hey, look, I understand. Just don't give him a second shot at you, okay?
I have a lot of fun stuff here. It's a good sign when nothing is accomplished in the first hour, because that means all the stuff is still here, laying around.
Yeah.
I have audio from an LSU fan who got hit in the head with a home run at Alex Box.
Okay.
It's fun. You'll enjoy this. We have Coffee Breath begging the fans to donate to NIL in today's paper. That's Coffee Breath, by the way, if you don't know who he is, for the people watching on television.
Yeah, that's a joke from way back.
I don't know how relevant that column is anymore. I really don't know. I mean, the only place, unless you are online, like if you go to the gas station, the newspaper's from 3 days ago. Like they don't have the day's newspaper there. So I don't know what the relevance is of that column anymore. But it, of course, jumped out to me today when I was looking at it, and he's on there begging, want fans to fit the bill for this NIL
got his
stuff.
check this month.
Well, yeah, you got his marching orders from on high. Absolutely.
So
he's part of the establishment.
Right. Now
he's part of the propaganda arm.
It's time.
He's the Matt Jones, Kentucky Sports Radio of our state.
Please be, when you say that, please be clear on who you're talking
Kentucky Sports Radio's
Thank
Matt
you.
Jones. That's the one. Because there's 3 of them. I think there's a couple more, actually, around the country. Very popular.
Somebody, I was sent a photograph yesterday. Apparently, there's somebody. Hang on, let me make sure I got this. And it has nothing to do with us, but there is.
Oh, we don't have yard signs again, do we?
No,
that was creepy when that happened. Remember?
There's this person is a writer for the San Francisco Chronicle.
All right,
the Washington Post, the Atlanta Journal, Rolling Stone, and Vanity Fair.
Name?
I'll let you read it.
Zach Ruscin. Ruskin. Is that real?
That's real.
Holy cow.
Yeah.
Got a website and everything. We need to have this person on.
I think so. That'd create some confusion.
Maybe this is why we get so much animosity.
You think that's it?
They think we're him, and we're not him.
I'm willing to bet that's not the reason.
His website says he reports on weed, music, and culture for the Bay and beyond.
He does sound like one of ours. Nope, that sounds about right. Yeah,
He's done time.
yeah, he's one of us guys. So if you want to go check him out, there he is.
Look at that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'll be. I never knew such a person existed. I knew there's a D. Ruscin somewhere in Ohio because and it's a woman because for a while I was getting like marketing emails for like Chico's or something, and I'm like, hey, who is this? What is this? What's going on here?
And what are you doing?
I even got a couple of now they didn't ding my card, but they used the email to like, a receipt for like, hey, somebody ordered some pasta and some pot stickers or whatever. And
Pot stickers?
well, I don't know what it was. I mean, they ordered food. They didn't charge me, but the email is, I don't know. I need another email. I need another phone number too. I'm about tired of this whole. I've lived here more than half my life.
You're
It's time
tired
to
of your
grow up.
phone number?
Yeah, I need a new phone number.
Why?
I just need a new one.
Why?
I want a new one.
Okay, now that is a valid reason.
I want a 479 number.
Oh,
I want to grow up.
Well, you live in Benton County, so
I want to grow up.
But you live in Benton County, and
Right.
they look down on you if you don't have a 479.
That's exactly right.
Okay.
I've lived
now
here more
it
than I
makes-
live down there.
Now
I think
it
it's time.
makes sense.
Right. Yeah, I want that. I'm going to do that at some point here. Get a new phone number.
Okay, now that
I'm going to wait until the last possible minute to give it out for the company phone list too.
I give them the wrong number.
Get a burner.
They get a 327.
I thought about, getting a like a flip phone for work because there were so many times once upon a time where I had to fix things on my phone that when people called my phone, it would interrupt the whole process. You know about all this
There
stuff.
is a Twitter page who just sent this. Is Angel Hernandez umpiring today? But it has not been active since April 21st of 2022.
Well, that person got a job apparently. Who's running it?
Right.
What a
Or he
shame.
disappeared when the Teamsters got involved.
Oh yeah, he's under MetLife Stadium or something. Yeah. Okay. Let's see here. What else is going on out here? Anyway, we got a second attorney wants to hear baseball to the head.
What?
I don't know. Let's see
I don't know
here.
what that means.
But second attorney had some unnice things to say about one of our colleagues the other day. So I don't know if I want to listen to his and he doesn't like me. So I mean, or did we settle that beef? I don't remember. I can't keep up with all
Your beef. I'm done settling your beefs.
Apparently, there's another one, but that's a whole other
There is?
thing. Yeah.
What'd you do now?
I didn't do anything. We just did our thing.
With who?
Apparently, the sixth floor crew has stepped into the fray for some reason. I don't know. I someone sent it in earlier. Someone complained about us, and then the response was that emoji where you're rubbing your chin. From the sixth floor crew. Yeah.
Huh. Interesting.
Yeah. How about that? Yeah.
Okay. All right. Wasn't aware of that.
Yeah, I wasn't either until it was sent to me. So.
Sweet. That's awesome.
We're getting another vote for LSU fan hit with baseball. All right, let's do
go
this.
ahead.
All right, here we go. Let me find this thing here. This is I think this was last night at LSU. But it's really immaterial when it happened because it did happen. And Tommy White, the big stud hitter for LSU, Tommy Tanks, hit one to the back of the bleachers at Alex Box in left field. And it hit this guy in the noggin. His name is Corey. And so somebody went out and asked Corey about the whole experience.
I mean, it was on a rope. And, I've been carrying this glove with me for years. And I was like, okay, now's my time.
Okay. First of all, this is not Big Mike. I swear to you. This is Corey.
It does.
The LSU fan.
It really does sound like Big Mike.
Got one coming and hole in the glove, man. What can I say? Beamed off my dome, and here we are. I've got a nice little goose egg.
Does it hurt?
It don't feel good. It felt like every bit of a 109-mile-an-hour fastball, home run ball. Yes.
Did we get the ball afterwards? Or?
No, it skipped over the fence, but Josh Pearson, man, he's such a great guy.
He's
he
the left
came to
fielder.
toss me their toss ball that they do in between innings, so he tossed it to me. I guess probably Friday I'll go get Tommy White to sign it for me and maybe kiss my Bobo.
Whoa. Isn't it Boo Boo?
Yes.
Is it Bobo in
Maybe,
Louisiana?
Louisiana, maybe.
Is that
Bobo.
a Cajun thing?
It might be.
Do they spell Boo Boo B-E-A-U-X B-E-A-U-X?
This may seem like a stupid question. So this obviously happened some time ago. Did he live?
Yeah, he's
okay.
Yeah, he
All right.
survived, yeah.
Okay. I don't know why this is coming up today, but all right. I mean,
Well, I think it happened last night. And so they interviewed
it?
the guy. Yeah, I think
Okay.
so. Yeah.
All right. Okay. Sounds good to me.
There's some good stuff in there. Kiss my Bobo.
Kiss your Bobo.
What?
I mean, you know what? Look, he's a Cajun.
I thought it was Boo Boo.
And
And then he didn't get the ball.
well, but whoever came out and gave
Well, the
him a
left fielder
baseball,
gave
yeah,
him
gave him
the
a
ball that
baseball.
they
He's
warm
fine.
up with. Yeah,
He's fine.
He's taken care of. You know, you gotta listen to that whole disclaimer before the game. Anything that hits you in the stands, they're not responsible.
They're
for
not
it.
responsible for it.
You
You're
read
supposed to
that
pay-
thing.
Yes, I do. You're supposed to pay attention.
Yeah, that's right. Second attorney claims the guy is 5 foot 500 pounds.
It's not very-
He's a sturdy guy. I saw him. He is the sturdy guy, and he's got a big whelp on his bald head.
Bob and Branson says maybe as a grown man, LSU Corey should just leave the glove at home. Grown men don't bring a glove to the park. You know, if he put his hand up, he probably doesn't get hit in the face.
Why he gets hit in the hand? Then.
Right.
And he might catch it. I mean, that's. It sounds like
just a thought.
especially the part where he's talking about his glove with a hole in it. He sounded like Big Mike. It was crazy.
God, that was boring.
Let's see here. But yeah, he hit the home run at the exit velo. Zach is 109
I don't
miles
think
an
it was
hour.
109, but hey, whatever. It's another Louisianan. Is that right? Cajun sounds terrible, but Louisianan. It's got a little brain damage. It's just another one.
I mean, how can you tell any difference? I mean, honestly. It may be the reverse. Maybe he's more coherent now. After that,
they may have knocked some things loose and reorganized his cash.
You know, this happened to Cousin Eddie, or it happened to Cousin Eddie's kid. You know, the mule kicked him in the head. The eyes go cross.
The eyes went across.
Kicked him again. They go back. I don't know. Oh man, what a time to be alive!
Yeah, that's,
you know the school loves when they go and interview fans in the outfield. You know they love that, right?
Oh yeah. That's not,
you don't know what you're going to get out there.
That's where you before you send the reporter out there, you frisk him, make sure they don't have any weapons on him or anything like that. Make sure they don't have any valuables because he's probably not coming back. And for God's sake, you don't send a woman out there. No, because those people
unless he's armed.
Yeah, exactly. Like DQ with their security detail. That would be
right.
okay.
Yeah. Yeah, you can't let Tommy White kiss this guy's boo-boo. That's not that can't happen, right?
Look, I wouldn't send Bubba Carpenter out there, and he speaks their language.
He's a man of the people.
I would not send him out there. No chance. No how. No way.
Oh man. Well, that's what happened. There's today's SEC baseball highlight. LSU fan gets hit in head with home run. I mean, and the home run. Like, I know it's a line drive and all that stuff, but like it's the most preparation you have for a incoming baseball in that sport.
It's like a hurricane.
You can see it coming.
It's coming.
Right. It's not a surprise. You know, you can hear it. You can see it. Oh, that thing's coming out here.
Now, I will give him credit. If he went to catch it with his glove and he lined it up and he got hit in the head, I mean, he was under it. He's doing what you're supposed to do.
He drew a bead.
Right. I mean, he rounded it off. He got underneath it. He was set. It was he had an equipment malfunction. That's fine, I guess.
Yeah. Oh, all right. There you go. Man hit in head. There it is. All right. 866-285-4005. Brandon says now they're going to put nets out in the outfield.
They probably will.
No, they're not. They're really not.
Am I?
And this guy too. I'll tell you how far this ball was hit. This guy was in the last row of those bleachers. That's why it bounced off him and went over the fence because he was in the top row. I mean, this didn't scrape the yellow paint on the wall. This thing was gone at 109 miles an hour, allegedly. And it hit this guy right in the noggin.
Did TrackMan have it at 109?
I believe TrackMan did. Yeah.
Or was he guessing it was 109?
Let me see. Now I want to know what TrackMan said about all this stuff. How do we get TrackMan, by the way?
I don't know.
No.
The one they have out at Arvest tracks the ball coming in and out. So you get the velo for the pitch, and then you get the velo of the catcher throwing it back.
You look at that thing?
Yeah. We were betting on it.
You pull it up?
No, it's right there on the board.
Oh, it is?
Like, the catcher was throwing it back.
Like for everyone to see?
Yeah, 30 miles an hour going
See,
back.
they keep that information very hush-hush at Razorback games. They only release what they want you to know. They don't just let anybody see the TrackMan stuff. I think Hutch gets to see it.
Yeah.
By the way, Hutch, last night was not a walk-off. Come on, man. Come on, man.
It was.
That's not a walk-off.
By letter of the law, it was a walk-off.
No.
Yes, by letter of the law.
And I'll tell you why. A walk-off involves tied or trailing to win the game on the last at bat. And that was not the case last night.
It's the hit that ended the game. The game ended right then and there.
Nope.
It is a walk-off.
I disagree.
Technically speaking. Now, I agree with you that I would not call it a walk-off. But by letter of the law, it is a walk-off.
You know who else is on my side? Who? Phil. Because he didn't call it a walk-off either. His call was pitch perfect for the moment. He's like, well, there's a sac fly. That's it.
Okay,
great.
He didn't. It was also 10-1.
Exactly.
There's no reason
a walk-off. A true walk-off has to involve the game being tied or the team at bat trailing. That's the
by
rule.
letter of
Them's
the law.
rules.
I agree. I'm with you. We're saying the same thing. But by letter of the law, it is a walk-off because it was the hit that ended the game. Everybody walked off.
How can you agree with me and then disagree
I'm
with
not.
me?
I'm just saying by letter of no, I hear what you're saying. And I agree with what you're saying. But by letter of the law,
It's time to change the law then.
Okay, I'm fine with that. If you want to go change the law.
Call letter off.
have
We're changing
at it.
the law. It'll probably be ruled unconstitutional anyway, but if they're passing it, but we'll change the law. All right. It's what did we got here? 16 after the hour here on Ruscin and Zach. Time for a brief break, and we'll be right back very soon. Stay where you are.
Join the local conversation on the McClarty Daniel hotline. 866-285-4005. McClarty Daniel, a vehicle for every lifestyle.
Prescriptions require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. Restrictions apply. See website for details and important safety information. Subscription required. Price varies based on product and subscription plan.
Hey guys, did you know there's a generic form of Viagra that works just the same but is 95% cheaper? And you can get it online at hims.com/joy. Through Hims, you'll get a free medical consultation to determine the ED medication that's best for you. Discreet shipping if prescribed, a 100% online process, and a range of treatment options, including trusted generic alternatives to the name brands, at up to 95% off. ED is personal, and at Hims, so is treating it. Just go to hims.com/joy and get connected to a licensed medical provider online for free with zero copay, no expensive appointments, and no awkward face-to-face conversations. To start your free online visit, you need to go to this exclusive address, hims.com/joy. That's hims.com/joy for your free online visit. hims.com/joy.
It's Ruscin and Zach.
Give me the hug, Chuck.
Who can you trust to sell your home for the most money with the least amount of drama? You need a team of agents with decades of experience, commitment, and of course, tens of thousands in marketing. You need the Lindbergh team, home of Arkansas's only instant offer program. Get a cash offer on your home in only 72 hours. Lindbergh Real Estate Group is the #1 team in Arkansas with over $1 billion sold and voted best of the best 10 years in a row, serving all of Northwest Arkansas, Missouri, and now the River Valley. Find out more at lindberghteam.com. LIMBIRD.
Need new roof? Shamrock Roofing and Construction can have you covered right now for as low as $139.99 with approved credit. For quality and peace of mind, one call does it all. Shamrock Roofing and Construction. Call 479-319-5100. Supply issues are no issue at Shamrock Roofing and Construction. As one of America's largest roofing companies, we stocked up early and we stocked up big. We can do your job right now. And because we paid less for our material, we can share those savings with you. Call today or visit us at shamrockroofer.com.
eBay Motors is here for the ride. 120,000 miles of night drives, daily commutes, and who knows how many.
Are we there yet?
Through countless fixes, elbow grease, and a new radiator, you kept your ride alive. With eBay Motors, you have over 122 million parts to keep it running. And with eBay Guaranteed Fit, they'll be the perfect fit every time. Plus, at these prices, well, we're burning rubber, not cash. Keep your ride or die alive at ebaymotors.com. Eligible items only. Exclusions apply.
This is Peyton Stovall. I'm back on the field this season with a little more experience. Now, I know the number one spot for burgers, fries, and shakes. CJ's Butcher Boy Burgers. Stop by and see my friend Keith Wilson and his team at the Fayetteville location off Weddington and Sally at the Arkansas Avenue location in Russellville. Don't forget to pick up a bottle of Butcher Boy seasoning at either location or your local Harps. CJ's Butcher Boy Burgers. When all you do are burgers, they have to be the best.
What a catch at second base by Peyton Stovall, laying it out.
Precision Overhead Door features the finest quality materials, installation, and service for all of your overhead door needs. Fully licensed and insured with the largest showroom in Northwest Arkansas, located at 1907 Town West Drive in Rogers and 416 North 10th Street in Fort Smith. Give them a call today at 844-PDS-DOOR or online at precisiondoornwa.com. Financing is available. Precision Overhead Door voted Best Garage Door Company of Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley. Precision Overhead Door.
If you're interested in continuing your involvement in high school athletics and want to make some extra money, what better way to do so than by becoming an official? For information on how you can give back to student athletes in Arkansas, please contact us at 501-955-2500. Again, that's 501-955-2500. The Arkansas Activities Association is looking for sports officials, and you may be the answer.
Are you ready to upgrade your ride? Head on over to McClarty Daniel Country. McClarty Daniel has over 1,000 used cars to choose from, so you're sure to find the perfect vehicle to fit your needs and budget. With 6 convenient locations in Bentonville and Springdale, you're never too far away from a great deal. But that's not all. If you're looking for something brand new, they've got you covered there too, with a great selection of new cars available for you to upgrade to. So what are you waiting for? Come on down to McClarty Daniel and drive away in the car of your dreams. Online at McClartyDaniel.com.
Get ready for adventure with unbeatable deals at Wheels RV now through the end of February. We're rolling out the red carpet for you with our exclusive employee pricing event on select in-stock trailers. That's right. You pay what we pay. It's our way of saying thank you for choosing Wheels RV. Employee pricing on select models. RV show pricing on all new and used inventory. Hurry in. This offer is for a limited time only. Visit Wheels RV today for details and to start planning your next great adventure. Seek, explore, discover with Wheels RV.
Welcome to McClarty Daniel Country.
With 6 giant locations and over 3,000 vehicles, Northwest Arkansas is McClarty Daniel Country. Stop by one of our showrooms today to shop our full lineup of cars, trucks, and SUVs.
McClarty Daniel is proud to be your premier automotive destination.
Need service? We work on all makes and models 6 days a week. Plus, our full-service collision center can repair anything, from a minor ding to a major collision. Have you visited McClarty Daniel Country?
Visit us online at McClartyDaniel.com.
You know how they say April showers bring May flowers? Well, I'm about to bring you some awesome chalkboard specials for Fish City Grill. The beer battered cod tacos, what I just had in their house-made beer batter, comes with slaw, pickled jalapeno, cilantro, and those delectable sweet potato fries. What about the miso glazed salmon, the sugar snap peas, the Asian cabbage salad, the lemon basil rice, and the miso glazed sauce on top? Woo-wee! Is that good? Come on by and see the Brundages today in Fish City Grill in Rogers, where they're serious about their seafood.
ESPN 99.5. Join the local conversation on the McClarty Daniel Hotline, 866-285-4005, giving you the entertainment you deserve. Here's Ruscin and Zach.
News is brought to you by The Good Chair, because I had to have a place to sit. Get The Good Chair only at the Stadium Shop. Stop by and tell Robert Joe Bonamassa sucks and you would like a seat. The Good Chair, Razorback baseball team, whooped up on UAPB last night, 11-1 in a walk-off 7-inning win.
That is not true.
Arkansas scheduled to play Florida this weekend. Ruscin and Zach.
Even the homers on TV didn't call it a walk-off.
Your Ruscin and Zach X-Polls brought to you by Unlimited Heat and Air in Springdale, 479-225-8809 for all of your heat and air needs. I'm going to call it a walk-off. It's a walk-off. School buses.
When did you become a stickler to the to the rules? You don't exactly drive 69 and a 70. You know what I mean?
Fair. Yes.
I mean, a 69 with a 1 in front of it, maybe. You do that.
I have done that. School buses. Should they have seatbelts? 71.9% of you said yes. Beef or chicken flavored ramen? 69.7% of you said chicken. Do you bite or lick an ice cream cone? 51.3% of you say you lick an ice cream cone. What would you rather have, student loan forgiveness or student loan revenge? 70.7% of you said student loan revenge. Those are your Ruscin and Zach X polls brought to you by Unlimited Heat and Air in Springdale, 479-225-8809.
Well, the textures are as divided as we are.
About?
House divided here. Lee in Jonesboro, their pitcher had to walk his butt off the mound. Walk-off. 870, it was a walk-off. Jeffrey in Fort Smith, you're both right.
Ah, okay. All right. Thank you, Jeffrey.
He also texted in that Angel Hernandez sucks.
Well, Angel Hernandez.
Who could argue with that?
He's struggling a little bit today.
Yeah. I mean, even, Scott says it's a walk-off. Okay, but nobody with the school. See, we've changed we have already changed the culture once. We're not doing it again, okay? Because this has happened before, and we came on this show and we mocked everybody over there for calling it a walk-off when they beat somebody, 12-2 or whatever.
Right.
So now this time, they win the game by 10 in 7 innings on with Stovall's sac fly ending the game to get the run rule. And they don't call it a walk-off. They've learned. Let's embrace this. Let's this is a winning moment for us.
Okay, this may be a happy compromise out of the 479. A walk-off is in the 9th. That was
later, yeah.
That was just a run rule win.
Yes,
so
that's
if you
what they
run
called
rule
it.
them in the 9th on a sac fly, that's still a walk-off.
Well, we'd have to go to the committee on that.
You know what? I
a blue ribbon panel.
I could sign up for that, but it was still a walk-off.
Yeah. 9th. Okay. 9th or later is good. That's a good rule too.
That's not a bad guideline.
In fact, I'm willing to come off of my position of tied or trailing and back the position of 9th inning or later.
Okay. Well, fine. All right. Because or later.
Because we need more of a cooperative spirit in this country. We don't need to argue and hate each other all the time. So I'm willing to compromise and meet you halfway, sort of, on this thing. I just want to shake hands.
It has to be in the 9th.
I just want to shake hands and be friends. I don't want to fight over something stupid about this. I mean,
okay.
No. Anyway. Yeah, there you go. This is whoever this is figured it out, and they didn't call it the. I did like the article that they sent out.
Mm-hmm.
It's very alliterative. I like this headline.
Alliterative?
Yeah.
It can't be alliterative.
No. It's very. What is that word? Where it's all the same letter.
Alliteration.
Yeah, it's very alliterative. Alliteration.
You don't say illiterative because that means
I'm illiterate. So
yes,
that's what
yeah. Don't do that.
But in the official story that the U of A sends out, it says Razorbacks race to run rule win in the Rock.
That's a lot.
That's
like
a tongue twister. Yeah, that's right. Sally sells seashells by the seashore.
Bailey in Denver said, DQ, would you do this? Call Dickie Stevens and tell them to send all the leftover water over to War Memorial.
It won't be expired by then. The story reads, behind Vahiva Aloy's 4-hit, 5 RBI showing, number 2 Arkansas picked up an 11-1 run rule win in 7 innings against UAPB Tuesday night in its annual midweek game at Dickie Stevens Park.
Chris in Fayetteville disputing. He says if you win the game with an RBI, it's a walk-off. Doesn't matter how it happens or when.
Well, the university disagrees with you. So, I mean, this is one time I'm going to side with them. Please note the date and time, DQ, about that. I mean, but they don't call it a walk-off in their release. I'm not calling it a walk-off. Phil didn't call it a walk-off. I'm not calling it a walk-off. Okay. I'm on their side on this one.
Okay.
This is the beginning of me selling out here.
Yeah, you're on your way.
Yeah. All right. Here's someone that said oh yeah, here's a text from Cersei from my hometown. That bleep isn't a walk-off.
Okay, all right. We are
that's how we communicate.
We are an audience
White
divided.
County.
All right, well done.
Yeah.
Well done, guys.
That bleep is not right. Yeah. All right. Let's see here.
All right, would you call it a walk-off if it ended on a wild pitch? Yes.
What inning?
9th.
What's the score?
4-4.
Well, it's a walk-off wild pitch. Yeah.
What about in the 8th?
My favorite is a walk-off balk, a balk-off. That's a good one.
Careful.
You balk off, you balk in the winning run. That's a good time right there. That's a fun one to put in the scorebook there. The old game-winning BK.
Balk.
Yeah.
The game-winning balk.
That's right. Yeah. Anyway, And I didn't see it all. Did they like mob him and like rip his shirt off, or did they just do like hey, we won the game?
I think it was a hey, we won this
business-like approach.
Right. Yeah, well, when
you're
when you're up 10-1, I don't think you're going to get too excited about it.
I like it.
Took 3 innings to get going though.
Also, if that's a walk-off, it diminishes the real walk-offs, like when Holt or Aloy hits one and gets his top ripped off.
A
Or whatever.
walk-off's a walk-off.
Souza.
I don't think it diminishes anything. A walk-off's a
No,
walk-off.
it diminishes their accomplishment because the game was tied when they did
All right.
their thing.
We have devoted more time to an 11-1 walk-off win than we've devoted maybe to their entire season.
About 30 minutes worth.
Yeah.
We could keep going.
I know we could. I'm just saying, there's other stuff going on.
It's this or microwaves. All right, it's up to you.
God, you two in the microwaves. I swear to God, if I hear another person say to me, "You were wrong about the microwave,"
DQ, the Kyle over there, he had. Tell everybody he had the perfect time for a microwave, right? What was it? He told you the perfect time.
157.
157.
That's what I do.
He uses the 7 button.
That's what I do. It's perfect.
No. I know, and I cringed when he said it.
157.
And
it's so cool.
I even looked at him. I'm like, man, I don't want to talk about microwaves.
Then did he keep talking about microwaves?
You're
a guest in his house. You have to talk about whatever he wants.
Have you thought about the game today?
Stop.
Then stop with the microwaves.
You were the one who told me
Yeah,
about
I know.
this.
Well, no,
you could have come
first of all,
in
no,
here and not
this
mentioned
is all your fault.
No. Hang on.
anything
No,
about
no.
microwaves.
I came in and I fired you. And you said
you
why?
said it in a really mean tone.
Yeah,
too.
I was pissed. Here's the other thing too. This whole microwave deal is your fault because you put that damn poll question up about the 7
That's
button.
true.
This is all your
You
fault.
didn't think that
First of
people
all-
would disagree with you.
First of all, it's not my fault. It was a poll question. It was a poll question. And the answer was yes or no. I needed no context whether or not you used the 7 button.
You put gas on the fire, my man.
I did
you
nothing
did
of
it.
the sort. Did nothing of the sort.
This is all.
No.
This is all your fault.
But then microwaves, you can talk a whole bunch
hate
of
both
other
of you.
things about microwave related things, like the air fryer,
Yeah, there's a lot of meat on
the
that bone.
toaster,
Yeah, that's
the
true.
broil setting on the oven.
Yeah.
It opens an array of topics.
It really does.
Really
A whole
does.
array.
It really does not. It doesn't. And
it all
this is the
started with you.
third
Thank
time.
you.
This is the 3rd time somebody has approached me about microwaves.
Yeah. Yeah.
Stop.
She may hate my shirt, but I like her. She's funny. I like her.
Yeah, DQ
Can
does.
we keep her?
No,
you fired her.
I fired her today.
DQ, you're rehired.
You're
Well, he
fired.
did ask me if I got done what I needed to do for him before he fired me.
That's true.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
true. Because I didn't want to do it. So, yeah, as long as you got everything done, you're fired.
Oh.
Yeah, AP wants to know if either of you hit the defrost button.
Yes.
Yeah. I've
In
done
my
that.
parents' microwave.
Yeah. You get some beef or something. Yeah. Of course.
Here's a text. Next time I see you in public, Zach, I know what to bring up. Do
That's
not.
right.
Do not.
I wish someone would buy him a microwave with a big old 7 button on it.
The only button?
That's
All the other
only
ones
button.
are
Yeah.
missing?
Yeah, all the buttons are the 7 button. This 777
Oh,
7
my
7.
God. Y'all give me a headache.
It's probably the hat.
Huh?
Yeah,
Probably
also,
the hat.
What are you doing changing
Does everyone
costumes?
notice that he changed?
What do you mean?
In the middle of the show, he changed
Well,
hats.
I told you last week I bought 2 hats, and I had my Pittsburgh Pirates hat on. I've been wearing it for like 3 hours or so, and I got it nice and stretched out to the point where I like it. And now, I'm working on my Orioles hat.
You are every bit as exhausting as we are to you. Just remember that.
But I don't bring it up. I just walked in, I changed hats, and I hear, "Did you change?"
Well, I saw as soon as you walked out and then I saw you take your hat off, I knew
Uh-huh.
exactly what you were about to do.
I'm just stretching it out.
And I was like, there's no way he's changing hats in the middle of the show.
I've done worse in the middle of the show.
Wow. All right. Ty just wants to know, why the crap do you like the Pirates?
Because I hate the Red Sox.
But you watch every game.
The Red Sox, think of it in family terms. The Red Sox, they're your ex-wife. I'm slumming it with the Pirates this week.
You can't hate a team and then
them.
watch every game.
I hate them.
That does not
compute.
compute.
I hate everything about them.
You can't do that.
I can.
You know who you are? You're Crash Davis. Well, bleep this game. I quit. What time's BP tomorrow?
Man, last night
10 o'clock.
Last night, Tanner Houck takes a 3-hitter into the 7th inning. He's dominating. Proceeds to give up 3 straight hits. They're suddenly down 2-1. Jose Ramirez hits a home run. It's like 5-1 in the blink of an eye.
You know, another thing here, I don't know if a lot of people want to hear these sob stories. The Cardinals got beat 14-1 last night by the Diamondbacks at home.
Diamondbacks are good.
But the Cardinals are bad. They're worse than the Red Sox.
Titus also hates the Red Sox.
Well, who doesn't watch it? I mean, come on, honestly.
He says the best fans are White Sox fans in his estimation.
No, the best fans are fans that fill a ballpark for a bad team. And there aren't many of those anymore. Maybe the Cubs. But that's about it.
Wow.
I mean, today, I know it's getaway day. It's a noon game in St. Louis. But, man, you could have fired a cannon in Busch Stadium and would not hurt anybody.
No.
I mean, it was bad. There's not a soul in that place.
Listen, I'm getting a lot of hate right now about liking the Pirates and all of this stuff. Listen, I'm just looking for something to distract me from the disaster that is the Boston Red Sox, okay? I love baseball, and I need a reason to watch it. I need a team that is fun. And
watch the
young
Razorbacks. It's less of a commitment. It's only 60-some-odd games.
Yeah, but they got that one thing I don't like.
What, a metal bat?
Metal bats.
Yeah, but they're not like the old metal bats.
Metal bats.
And you're such a purist. What are you, George Will over here?
No, I
Lord.
like metal bats. Plus, if you were any good, you'd be in the minors.
Oh, come on.
Period.
Come on. Did he just hit the pole with that?
I think so.
That's a home run.
The Braves are fun, according to Brad Springfield. Yeah, but I don't want to be a front runner. It's easy to be a front runner.
Why not? All these people are.
Also, a Braves fan friend of ours told me that I'm not allowed to root for the Braves. Apparently,
and you're afraid of her, and we don't blame you for that matter.
Freaking terrified.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah. She's already swung at me once.
You'll end up staring down a barrel of a 45 with that
correct.
one. All right.
I'll end up at the bottom of Beaver Lake.
Sterling is on the phone now on the McClarty Daniel hotline. Yes, Sterling.
Hey guys, and I want to touch on anytime you get a hit and it ends the game, you can technically call it a walk off. Anytime you leave the game, it ends the game. A strikeout. You know, anytime you can call anything a walk off if you want to. So in a general sense, yeah, I agree with Ruscin on the fact that it's mostly times a game winning hit. Some sort. Because in that case, a strikeout could be a walk-off.
Yeah, you never hear that. He had a walk-off strikeout in the game. Same deal. The
Right.
hitter walked off the field that time, though.
Right.
That never
And
caught on. No.
I just want to touch on one thing about, and I don't want to be like The Rock being called Cody Rhodes saying crybaby or nothing. But Arkansas fans really sounding pretty pathetic complaining about these announcements. I mean, it's getting kind of old. I mean, if it bothers you that bad, all you gotta do is turn on the radio or get the app, and you can hummer your way through life.
But they don't want to do that. Sterling, you're giving them a solution they don't want. They want to complain. They want to be miserable.
And I don't get it. I mean, I listen to the guys, and I mean, and this is just totally crazy. I really don't. I mean, I pay attention to them, but I don't pay attention to them at the same time. You know, sometimes it's just good background noise.
Right.
If I didn't like it, but I didn't hear nothing last week about those announcers that I thought was too bad over the top.
The South Carolina announcers were ripping South Carolina for not having a good atmosphere in their own ballpark. That's what I heard.
Yeah, especially on Sunday.
Yes.
I thought Sunday, and then every time they pan the stands, it seemed like everybody had a Razorback T-shirt on or a hat or something.
Yep.
So those first two games, they had a good crowd. I mean, I just don't know. I don't know what they think. I mean, I love Von Walker. Don't get me wrong. I mean, I love it to death. But let's not act like it's like the Phillies during postseason in Philadelphia, their home crowd, or the Braves in the early 90s. That's what I want to expand. That's what I want at Von Walker. That type of atmosphere. Or like it was in Busch. Old Busch was Busch number 2 in the 80s. I mean, it's not like that. I mean, they don't price. That's an old diehards really out, except for Ognosis and a few others.
Yep.
It's just a parachute fan. A lot of them in that stay on parachute fans. Let's face it. And they don't push those me, Ethan, and from Atkins, and people like me and him, and other guys that used to go when they had little bleachers on down the third baseline back in '99 when we lost that heartbreaker to Southwest Missouri State, which was now called Missouri State. Those guys that was at that game, a lot of us been pushed out. Poor us. Poor me. Well, that's just the way it goes. That's just the way it is.
Yep.
Guys, love the show. Y'all have a great day.
Thank you, Sterling. All right, that's Sterling in Center Ridge. I remember when they had those bleachers. They had those bleachers when the Brady Toops thing happened back in 04 down the line. No. Yeah. There is nothing like in baseball, the major league, some of these postseason stadiums, it's just nuts. Like it jumps through the television. Philadelphia, he mentioned some of them. I mean, it's crazy. The old Metrodome back in the day with the Homer Hankies. It's like they never stop making noise.
No.
It's crazy.
No.
They never stop making noise. That is not the case in college baseball. They do stop making noise after a while. But they never stop at these big league games in the postseason. No. It's wild. Remember the Angels had those thunder sticks? They were banging them together the whole time?
Yeah.
Back when they were good?
Yeah, they're not.
No, they're not. They are bad. They are very bad. But 20 years ago, it's so loud in there. Oh, it's unbelievable. All right. Yes, sir. The Braves doing the chop, all that whole deal. They never stop making noise. These
16 people at a White Sox game having a good time.
Now they also have 60,000 people there, 40, not that's 10. True. So that's that's an unfair advantage for them, I guess. I don't know. But hey, you know what they should do? Move the baseball games to Razorback Stadium. You get a crowd in there. 40, 50 grand in there. It'd be fun.
Again, I think logistically that would be a little difficult.
We could figure it out. We got grass. Put some dirt down, a mound, a backstop. That's all you need.
Aren't the grounds crew over at Baum busy enough?
They are busy, yeah. They
we don't
do an excellent
necessarily
job. They may be busy this weekend
project.
too. You know, the tarp crew is going to be.
Yeah, I got some news, guys. I think we're gonna lose. I think we're gonna lose one, maybe two this weekend. You might get one in.
That could be bad.
Yeah.
Because A&M could get theirs in.
Well,
and then,
it's the forecast keeps jumping around, and I am not a meteorologist, but the forecast keeps jumping around, and it's the percentages keep going up, and it's just looking really, really dicey.
All right, we'll keep our eye on it here. It's 18 minutes now until the hour.
This is Ruscin and Zach.
Quite honestly, I don't know that anything's the matter with their football program, but just normal football issues.
ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
When it comes to selling your home, work with a team of experts who have your best interest in mind. The Lindbergh Real Estate Group can help you go from selling to sold. David and Nancy made the wise choice of partnering with Lindbergh Real Estate Group to sell their Springdale home. The team's unparalleled knowledge of the local real estate market and innovative marketing strategies generated significant interest in the property with over 20 showings in just 1 month. Lindbergh Real Estate Group's expert negotiators then work closely with potential buyers to close the sale swiftly. This successful transaction is a testament to the team's unwavering commitment to delivering exceptional service and results to the clients. Trust Lindbergh Real Estate Group to sell your home and experience the same excellent service and results. Go to LindberghTeam.com and find out in seconds how much your home is worth from a local expert. LindberghTeam.com, LIMBIRD. And check out Tara's over 900 five-star reviews by Googling Lindbergh Real Estate Group.
Welcome to McClarty Daniel Country.
With 6 giant locations and over 3,000 vehicles, Northwest Arkansas is McClarty Daniel Country. Stop by one of our showrooms today to shop our full lineup of cars, trucks, and SUVs.
McClarty Daniel is proud to be your premier automotive destination.
Need service? We work on all makes and models 6 days a week. Plus, our full-service collision center can repair anything, from a minor ding to a major collision. Have you visited McClarty Daniel Country?
Visit us online at McClartyDaniel.com.
Sam's Furniture brings us the Spring Demolition Derby, a heated competition of guts and glory as drivers face off until the last car is standing. Be there Saturday, May 4th for a fun family night as drivers compete for cash prizes in plain old bragging rights. Tickets on sale now. $9 for children ages 2 to 12 and $14 for adults. Gates open at 5 p.m. with the derby starting at 6:30. All seating is general admission. Buy your tickets or get more information at rodeooftheozarks.org or go by the ticket office at Parsons Stadium in Springdale.
And now, another remarkable episode of the Smarter Guys at Stith Plumbing and HVAC.
$1, another $1, one more dollar. Counting new Stith Shield Protection Plan members? People are really taking advantage of that first month for $1. The immediate air conditioning tune-up makes membership worthwhile, but members also get the fall furnace tune-up, both 85-point safety inspections, and the annual plumbing inspection, too. The first month for $1 is the bargain of a year. And if something goes wrong and they really need us, members go to the front of the line.
Call 751-9691, 751-9691, or online at smarterguys@stith.com. Tune in again to hear Brett say,
3 more $1 for new membership
on the next phenomenal episode of the Smarter Guys at Stith Plumbing and HVAC.
Welcome to Lighthouse Financial, where they understand your financial life is more than a rate of return. With over 60 years of combined experience, the Lighthouse Financial team of experts look to help reduce the amount of taxes you'll pay during your retirement years. If your current advisor isn't incorporating taxes into your retirement planning, then give Lighthouse Financial a call at 479-696-8234. That's 479-696-8234. Or online at lhfinancial.net.
QC Kinetics announces the arrival of National Medical Director Dr. Mitchell Scheinkup, an acclaimed orthopedic surgeon with 2 decades of experience and extensive research in regenerative medicine.
But I was one of the first orthopedic surgeons to do it. And at the same time, I integrated clinical research that's resulted in several publications that are really directing the future of regenerative medicine. I was drawn to QC Kinetics after I reviewed their protocols, and everything they were doing is consistent with my own approach.
Today, Dr. Scheinkup leads the entire team of medical professionals at QC Kinetics, taking this exciting medical breakthrough to a whole new level.
What we are doing at QC Kinetics is transforming lives.
Get lasting joint pain relief. Call QC Kinetics now for your free consultation.
This is the future of medicine.
Call QC Kinetics, 479-999-1234. That's 479-999-1234. 479-999-1234.
Everyone, hope you're having a great Wednesday. I'm meteorologist Melissa Hall. You're going to notice those clouds starting to really thicken up as we get into the afternoon hours. We might be dry for the first part of the day, but with those clouds coming in, the light breeze out of the east, we'll only be in the upper 60s, low 70s by lunchtime. And then as we get into the afternoon, evening hours, those clouds want to give us some rain. And once the rain starts to move in, we're going to have scattered showers all over the forecast with impact weather today and tomorrow, but strong, severe storms expected as we get closer to the weekend. With your 4029 Get Ready Weather, I'm meteorologist Melissa Hall.
ESPN 99.5. Live across Arkansas, this is Ruscin and Zach.
Ruscin and Zach shows streamed in 157 countries, 50 states, 2 territories. Yesterday, we were streamed into Alabama, New York. You want to stream it too? It's hitthatline.com. You go with them Google Play, Alexa dot things. Say, hey, play ESPN Northwest Arkansas. Or you can get us on the Hit That Line app or on hitthatline.com. We're everywhere. You were trying to get us on TikTok. Well, yeah, but they're about to ban it or something. So that seems kind of like a fool's errand at this point. But yeah, we should be on TikTok Live. Okay. That's where the people are. That's where I want to be where the people are. Why? You don't like people? I want to see them dancing. Well, I mean, I like them when they're just a number on a screen and I don't have to meet them. You actually don't have to interact with them. We got a few hundred people on right now. That's fine. I still think we could fill a very small auditorium with a live show. So? I don't know what we would do for 90 minutes, but do something. And you get a piece of the concessions, by the way. Oh, well, then, yes, absolutely. I'm absolutely 100% in. And we won't run out of water like before show. DQ, we have a movement here amongst some of the texters. Hogs All Day has commented on the YouTube stream that he wants to rename the show Ruscin and Robert. Your thoughts?
I think it should stay Zach.
Okay.
So you don't go by that name.
Ruskin and Bob.
You know what?
Ruskin and Bob. That would be cool.
Bob and Ruskin. You have seniority.
Look, I'm just.
Why am I first, by the way?
Alphabetical.
Oh, okay.
Why isn't
By
your
height?
name? Why isn't your last name?
Well, do you want to go down this road? There were.
Well, I
there
wasn't.
were multiple,
I wasn't here when you guys.
There were multiple Dereks in the market at the time.
Oh.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. Also, the first the title they came up with was stupid, so we had to change it.
That's
and then they were like, "Well, we don't want to use your names because if we fire you," I'm like, "If you fire us, you're changing the name of the show anyway. It doesn't matter."
Well, the reason he goes by his last name was there were multiple Dereks working at the time, and then alphabetical it flows better.
I also go by my last name because some punk in third grade just started calling me that, and it stuck. That's the other reason. Hey, Ruskin.
Well, hey, look, you could be called worse.
I wonder what jail that guy's in now. I hated that guy.
Just because of that?
Well, no, just everything else. He was mean. He was a terrible person. I mean, he may find the Lord now and be nice, and
He probably
I'm gonna
has.
feel really
and
bad.
You're just in here bashing him.
Or he's got some sort of illness. So I feel
Right.
bad for him. But
When I was in elementary school, everybody called me Olive.
ooh,
why?
I don't know.
Okay.
I never went by that, and my parents never called me that. It was completely random.
Well, see now, DQ, you've entered the third equation. The third part of a naming someone is it has to be a baby name, a grown-up name, and a name the other kids won't make fun of at school.
True.
That's honestly
The most difficult part of all to pull off.
that's the biggest one.
Right.
Yeah.
When naming a child, man, you don't give them a name where
I
they're
think-
13 years old, people are going to make fun of them.
I
Smelly
think
Kelly.
it goes some. I think that goes more so with last names, which I know truly nobody can help. But yeah, I feel like people make fun of last names more.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. So I'm first by alphabet. All right.
Yeah, it flows better. It wouldn't work the other way.
Zach and Ruskin.
Yeah, that doesn't
Yeah,
work.
It doesn't look good. No.
Again, there was very little thought that went into it, but the thought that was put into it.
Well,
was,
we had to put
was
some thought into it
thoughtful.
because the first suggestion I heard was stupid. And I'm like, we're not doing that. We'll do anything else, but we're not doing that. That's our first idea. That was where the origin story of that's our first idea, not our best idea. That's where that all started. Because it was not a great title. It was one of these generic things, and you're like, oh, you can't call it that. Let's call it our names. And if you fire us, you'll change the name of the show. It's not a big deal.
Yeah.
And they almost did.
Several times, multiple times.
Still trying to. Maybe.
Yeah,
That's
still working on it.
I read the papers. I know what's going on. Read the papers.
Thank you, Jimmy, 2 times. What else you got?
I don't know. Let's see what we got here. I'm seeing some things here as but we're watching Zach's Orioles now.
That's right, my Orioles.
That's right. We're watching them on the TV here
Lived
in the
Baltimore
card
for a while.
studio.
Been to went to Memorial Stadium.
Yeah.
Been to Camden a couple times.
Yeah.
All to watch the Red Sox lose. But it's neither here nor there.
Yeah. Let's see here. There is a website in honor, May the 4th is coming up, and that's Star Wars Day.
Mm-hmm.
May the 4th be with you. Ha, ha, ha. Very funny. Finance Buzz is celebrating Star Wars Day. They will pay someone $1,000 to watch all 9 of the movies, but you have to have never seen them before.
Oh, well,
you're out.
I'm out.
I think we're all out.
I'll do it.
Chuck could do this. Not that Chuck needs the money, but I mean, Chuck could do this. He says he's never seen Star Wars.
Yeah, there's something. That's a character.
Do you
flaw.
believe that?
No, I do not.
The quicker people respond to a question, the less likely I am to believe that they're telling the truth.
I believe.
No, I've never seen it.
I believe he probably hasn't seen the later, the new ones.
Right, yeah,
But
yeah,
I mean, everybody has seen Star Wars, the original,
Episode 4.
right? New Hope.
You have to watch these in order of release.
Yeah, I've done it.
So 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3.
Yep. I would
7, 8, 9.
I think you should have to watch them in chronological order. That way the story makes sense.
Yeah, well, that's.
But hey, you want to do it like we did it back in the 70s? By all means,
$1,000.
I'll do it.
They are taking applicants through the end of the day on May 4th.
I'll do it.
Well, you've seen them already.
No, I haven't.
You're not eligible.
No, I haven't.
There's also a company selling blue milk in honor of May the 4th day because
that's what Luke drank.
Luke drank it,
on
yeah.
Tatooine right
That's
before
right,
Aunt Peru got fried.
That's right. Yeah,
not great.
It's Wednesday, April 24th. I'm Phil Reed. This is your 4029 news update. As the region grows, Siloam Springs leaders want to annex parts of Benton County. City officials are proposing new building regulations for areas near the Fort Smith Regional Airport. It's part of the preparations for the Foreign Military Pilot Training Program coming to Ebbing Air National Guard Base. 2 new bills on cryptocurrency mining are working through the Arkansas State Senate. In Oklahoma, a bill dubbed the Women's Bill of Rights passed out of the state Senate floor. Spring temperatures are bringing an increase in snake sightings. You may spot them in your neighborhoods, parks, or along trails. Experts say most of the snakes common to our area are not venomous. From the River Valley to Northwest Arkansas and everywhere in between, make 4029 your home for the best live, local, and late-breaking news.
Gatorade presents the Kendrick Fincher Race to Hydrate 5K and Youth Run on Saturday, May 11th at Rail Yard Bike Park in downtown Rogers. Experience a scenic run through nature, enjoy the fun zone, character meet and greets, and more. Fun for all ages with a special youth run and toddler trot. Help support Kendrick Fincher's Hydration for Life's vital mission while having a blast. Sign up by April 22nd for early bird perks. Registration and more information is available at kendrickfincher.org. Keep cool and enjoy the fun on May 11th.
Hi, this is Garen Armstrong with Shamrock Roofing and Construction. That small roofing company my father started 45 years ago has now become one of the largest roofing companies in America by following one rule, the golden rule. No one can install a better roof at a better price, a better warranty than Shamrock Roofing and Construction. Let our local family serve your family. Shamrock Roofing and Construction. Call today or visit us online at shamrockroofer.com.
Is this the right time of year to sell your home and buy something new? Hi, this is former Razorback and Super Bowl champ Brett Good with Collier & Associates. The market is changing. Mortgage rates have declined in recent weeks. Do you know what the current market value is for your home? Call or text me today at 479-651-2292 and let's discuss your best options in today's real estate market. That's 479-651-2292. Or go to our website and search nwahome.com to start the conversation. Good team at Collier & Associates wishes you the best in 2024.
Day is the day. After countless hours of research, cutting back expenses, and 9 months of anxiously waiting for her, today is the day you finally bring home your new car. It's also the day to protect her with an auto policy from Shelter Insurance. Our policies are competitively priced and include new car replacement coverage if anything were to happen to your new baby.
Call Sean Garrison in Rogers and Grace Covington in Farmington.
Get ready for adventure with unbeatable deals at Wheels RV now through the end of February. We're rolling out the red carpet for you with our exclusive employee pricing event on select in-stock trailers. That's right. You pay what we pay. It's our way of saying thank you for choosing Wheels RV. Employee pricing on select models. RV show pricing on all new and used inventory. Hurry in. This offer is for a limited time only. Visit Wheels RV today for details and to start planning your next great adventure. Seek, explore, discover with Wheels RV.
Hey, Hog fans, this is Matt.
This is Elizabeth.
And this is the reigning champion of my own conference, Robert.
You do realize that's not a thing.
Well, I did receive a plaque commemorating that accomplishment.
Yeah, and I was elected the president of Mars. Anyway, Hog fans, it's that time again.
It's baseball season. And Hog fans, the Stadium Shop has everything you need for Razorback baseball.
From t-shirts, sweatshirts, man cave stuff, and even a Razorback original, the Bases Loaded beer hats.
Plus, ladies, as well as a restocked women's section, we have the Bases Loaded beer stein bottles hoppers.
Yeah, it's kind of like those old-time space alien antennas, you know.
Yeah, well, not really.
So when you're in Fayetteville, stop by the store at 989 South Razorback Road, next door to Baum Walker Stadium, or you can shop us on them WW Interweb Facegram. You get it, Matt.
Dad, do you mean the website?
Yeah.
Which is shoponrazorback.com. That's shoponrazorback.com.
Or call us at 479 Stadium. That's 479-782-3486.
As always,
Go Hogs.
Megadeth. Destroy all enemies tour. With Mudvayne. Friday, August 2nd, Walmart Amp in Northwest Arkansas. Special guest, All That Remains. Megadeth. On sale this Friday, 10 a.m. at amptickets.com. Megadeth with Mudvayne.
KAKS Goshen Fayetteville, K237GR Johnson. This is ESPN Northwest Arkansas. Broadcasting live from the Cards Recycling Studio. Cards is the official residential, commercial, and recycling waste collection service of the Ruscin and Zach Show. ESPN Arkansas presents Derek Ruscin.
Have we got a stadium? Yes. Have we got a college? Yes. Well, we can't support both. Tomorrow we start tearing down the college.
And Zach Arns.
Work. Hello, boys. Have a good night's rest. I missed you.
With DQ.
Just gonna go have fun. No one out there that I know of in the audience actively hates me.
Call or text the McClarty Daniel hotline 866-285-4005. With 6 locations in Springdale and Bentonville, a good deal is never far away. Ruscin and Zach.
But if they hate him, why do they listen? Most common answer. I want to see what he'll say next.
This is Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
All right, we're back here on ESPN Arkansas and the Hit That Line Now app. All right, shut up. All right, so I want to talk about this guy coming up here a little bit. What he said.
It doesn't. But we're going to spend the rest of the hour doing this.
All right.
That's
a lot of time.
In hour 2.
Wait, you want to go? You don't want to do microwave talk, but you want to do 59 minutes on mini storage? How does that make any sense?
Listen. Okay. So you in the first hour went off on all these nudniks that are on the message boards, yelling back and forth. Yeah. Screaming at each other, spending all
Kentucky
day.
Matt Jones is
spending their entire lives
wearing
yelling at it. Because I agree with you in that is a stupid pursuit.
Yeah.
Then,
yeah,
during the break, we're getting ready to come back on. I'm getting stuff together, and you go, you know what gives me joy? I'm like, oh, please tell me.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I got a mini storage, and every day, in the last week or so, few things go in there. I put them away, and then lock it up, and there you go.
Finish. What's the last thing you said to me right before the music started?
This is how I find joy. I love it. It's fun. It's all organized. It's clean in there. I've got so there's a lot of holiday decor. So we're starting to stash. The house has 0 storage on the first floor. I'm talking none. Like 2 closets, and that's it. So there's nowhere to put anything. So, and there's a bunch of stuff with the wedding and whatnot, different things for the wedding. So I've got wedding stuff on the right side and holiday stuff on the left side. And that's how I've got it. And it's all labeled. It's fantastic.
Olivia,
this gives me great joy.
Would you like to begin the line of questioning, please?
Yes.
Yes. Thank you.
So it's a mini storage.
Yeah.
Is it air controlled?
It is.
Temperature?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you yell at people
That's
and call
right.
them stupid for getting on a message board
Right.
and yelling at each other.
Right.
Yet you find joy putting stuff away.
I do. Yes. Yeah.
Driving to an off-site
Putting
location.
things in its place. Yes.
This is an off-site
It's
location.
offside. Yes.
And you store things here.
Right.
And then you close the door and you lock it.
Do you know how cool it is? Pull up to that gate, and then you hold it. You put the thing, and then the gate opens. Like you're going to some sort of nuclear site or something.
No, you're going to a mini storage.
Is it one of the places where you walk into a building and then down a bunch of hallways? Or can you get to the door, like your storage unit from the outside?
It's a bunch of buildings on a lot, and you drive up to your building and go inside.
So you can get to it from the outside?
I can't for security reasons.
Oh.
DQ. I'm not comfortable revealing this
okay.
information. All I know is there's a gate, and that's it.
Huh.
So, if
yes.
I do have a question.
Yes.
If someone won your storage unit in Storage Wars, would they be happy?
No.
No?
Mm,
Okay.
No, they would not.
You know, squirrels do this.
I don't know. I've been doing this, every day. There's things there, and you put them in there. And
You
there
go to this thing every day?
How long have you had it?
A week. 3 or 4 times I've been out there.
3 or 4 times in a week you've been to a storage unit.
Well, I can't fit. I don't have a truck.
Do you give? This is for the people that are watching on the stream here. Like when you get in the car, you close the door and you just go, give a little hand.
Feels like a job well done.
Little
Yeah,
fist pump.
it
like,
does. Yes. Feels like a job well done. Yes. Like, well, that's organized. You pull the door down.
Whose idea was it to get a storage unit?
It was kind of both of ours because, again, on the first floor in that house, there's nowhere to put anything. There are 2 closets in the bedroom, and that's it.
Do you feel like a spy going to like a secret safe house?
A little bit. It feels like it's a secure location, and I have access to it. I have top secret access.
You know who did this? Walter White.
No, I don't have a burner phone. I'm not cooking drugs in there.
Not yet. You're a week in. Your dad is texting. Yeah. It's a really cool storage unit. You know what, Bob Ross? Stay out of this one, okay? You don't need to be in on this one. By the way, Bob Ross, you and I need to talk, and we need to talk soon. I have your phone number. I'm going to call you.
Why?
It's none of your business.
It is my business. Why do you need to talk to him?
It's none of your business.
We're not going to do one of these stupid bachelor things, are we? Because I really don't want to do any of that stuff.
Oh, no, you're not invited.
Okay, great. Thank you. Fantastic.
No, you're not invited.
Good.
The rest of us are going.
Good. That's great.
Okay.
All right, good. I approve of that.
Yeah. Nelson, I'll be calling you at some point this week.
Yeah. Now, explain to the people why you're calling Bob Ross light.
Oh, my God. All right. So, your dad.
Yes.
I get a friend request on the book.
Yes.
And it's your dad. And I go, oh, all right. Yeah, cool. And I hit respond. And when I did, I felt like DQ, one of those people that buys the storage unit, because I didn't know what I was getting into.
That's right.
But I start, scrolling, and then I come across this photograph.
Yeah.
If I didn't know any better, I would say your dad was Bob Ross.
Well, I know the photo you're talking
There's
about.
a photograph from what year would you say that is?
The
mid-70s?
No, the year, it was the one where they're married?
Yeah.
Okay, they got married in 1979.
Okay, 1979.
September of 1979, DQ. My dad has a
big old afro.
A fro.
Big old
suit with big lapels and a gold medallion chain on
at
the wedding.
The most up here. I'll find it
at the wedding.
Yes.
Yeah, they got married. They got married on my grandpa's farm.
It is the most
outside.
Unbelievable photograph I've ever seen. Because
it's fantastic, right?
I honestly had to double take and go, there is no way.
Yeah. It looks like he's painting some happy little clouds.
Oh, and now he doesn't have a hair on his head.
No, he does not. No, but he did back then.
Yeah, he did.
Man.
I was
what a head of hair.
I was stunned. So from that point forward, he's been Bob Ross to me.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah. So that's I wonder if he'd let you put that out so the people could see it. I don't know if he would or not.
I would not do that without his permission. But
no, right. I understand that. I wonder if he'd give you permission.
Oh, I think he would. The retired Rube, of course he would. Let me find this thing.
Yeah. Corey texted in on the McClarty Daniel hotline. Zach never reads the texts that agree with me on stuff. Have you ever noticed this?
Yes.
And the drops never make fun of you either.
No. Oh, speaking of which.
Very interesting.
Abner sent us a couple today.
Oh, good God. Abner, I'm forbidding you from recording the show, all right?
I had a fun time.
Nope, that's not it. Hang on.
I'm getting an injunction.
No, don't do that.
I'm anal.
That was a good one. There's another one. There was a good one from you. Oh, yeah.
I scored with a Michigan girl once doing that. It was pretty good. Thank you.
Hang on.
Fantastic.
Hang on. I have another eye.
Everything gets to know each other in your mouth. That's right. You done yet?
No, that yeah.
Abner, send me the ones on Zach. We'll get them on the air.
Don't,
all right.
Don't do that.
All right. I forget what I was going to say.
I don't know.
That doesn't matter. Oh, yeah. Corey's text here on the McClarty hotline. I feel your pain, Ruskin. Keep your garage clean. Worth every penny. That's exactly right. Yes, exactly.
The things that you get joy out of.
Oh, you do not have permission, by the way.
Oh, I don't. Well, okay. Oh my God. Yeah. Okay. DQ, come here. Now this is not the photograph, but this is a photograph of young Derek and his dad.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Let me see that
he
one.
still has an afro.
Yeah. Oh wow, he does.
See, he looks like Bob Ross, right?
Now I don't know if you can
Wait.
share that photo. You just held it
Wait,
up
did
on the-
Ruskin also have an afro?
No, I have more of
okay.
a bowl
No,
cut.
this is
Okay.
yeah. He's got the bowl cut. It looks like a shadow.
Okay,
kind
that's
of.
what
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
saying.
But
Okay.
yeah, but there's
My
Bob
head
Ross
was very
right behind him,
round.
right? I mean, you can see the resemblance.
Yeah.
You take the glasses off, he looks just like Bob Ross.
We're gonna run today's paint colors on the bottom of the screen.
If he ever wanted to just, make if that ever was like the thing of your nightmares, he would come in the middle of the night going, "Oh, how's our happy little tree?"
You get the brush and beat the devil out of it. All right.
Yeah, Cole in True Detective season 1 had a storage unit.
Oh well. I'm. This is fun. It's organization.
Is that what we're calling it?
Yeah, that's what it is.
Okay.
Well, that's what it is. We can call it that, but that's what it is.
Storage unit?
Who?
Joe Goldberg. He had a storage unit. He built the cage in there.
Well, once I get all the materials together, maybe that's.
Jeff in Fort Smith would like to know how many pics of you has your dad shown without your permission?
What now?
How many pictures of you has your dad shown without your permission?
Oh, probably all of them. I
Okay.
don't know. All right. Let's see.
Your dad is correct on this. The being called Bob Ross beats asking if he was ever an adult film star. So yes,
Right.
but nobody's going to confuse the two. So, but I mean, DQ, you see the, you see the reference.
Yeah,
Okay.
for sure.
Okay. The fans are being asked to foot the bill on NIL again. We've got a new details. Well, it was in the paper today. We've talked this to death, I know, and we'll talk about it more coming up because it's in the paper. Also, Reggie Bush got his Heisman back today in a small ceremony in Florida. So I'm dying to hear your thoughts on this.
He sucks.
Okay, well, maybe you can expound upon that.
I would be happy to. I'd be happy to.
And what else do I have here written down? Well, speaking of making the fans pay for stuff, the Bears are trying to get a new stadium. Oh, and we played the audio of a guy from LSU getting hit in the head with a baseball. So
It's been a busy day.
we covered that already. And if you missed it, then maybe it'll be in the podcast if I remember to put it in there. The odds are I will not. Let's see here. It's almost 12 minutes now after the hour. Ruskin and Zach continues in a moment.
Join the local conversation on the McClarty Daniel hotline. 866-285-4005. McClarty Daniel, a vehicle for every lifestyle.
We all hear the radio ads about the IRS. They tell you to be afraid, to be scared, and they try to frighten you into calling. I'm not here to do that. Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000, $50,000, or $500,000, we have a solution. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in your car, at work, or with your kids. No matter where you are, call now. 800-575-6759. Don't lose hope. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS. There is zero risk to you. If we can't reduce your tax debt, then you pay nothing. Our passion is taxes and helping individuals fix their IRS problems. We have a 5-star rating on Google and Yelp and an A+ with the Better Business Bureau. You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us online at TRA.com or call 800-575-6759. That's 800-575-6759. Tax Relief Advocates. Real solutions for real people.
It's Ruskin and Zach.
Give me the hug truck.
Who can you trust to sell your home for the most money with the least amount of drama? You need a team of agents with decades of experience, commitment, and of course, tens of thousands in marketing. You need the Lindbergh team, home of Arkansas's only instant offer program. Get a cash offer on your home in only 72 hours. Lindbergh Real Estate Group is the #1 team in Arkansas with over $1 billion sold and voted best of the best 10 years in a row, serving all of Northwest Arkansas, Missouri, and now the River Valley. Find out more at lindberghteam.com. LIMBIRD.
Hey, it's James Teague with the Teague Law Firm. With almost 30 years in business, the Teague Law Firm can help you with all family law matters, including divorce, custody, and child support. We can also help you with criminal law ranging from felonies, traffic offenses, DUIs, and more. Call me at the Teague Law Firm at 479-877-1688. That's 479-877-1688. Visit us online at teague-law.com. The Teague Law Firm. If we can't help you, we'll talk baseball.
The 1-2. He struck him out swinging. Are you ready to upgrade your ride? Head on over to McClarty Daniel Country. McClarty Daniel has over 1,000 used cars to choose from, so you're sure to find the perfect vehicle to fit your needs and budget. With 6 convenient locations in Bentonville and Springdale, you're never too far away from a great deal. But that's not all. If you're looking for something brand new, they've got you covered there too, with a great selection of new cars available for you to upgrade to. So what are you waiting for? Come on down to McClarty Daniel and drive away in the car of your dreams. Online at McClartyDaniel.com.
It's time to vote for your favorite high school player of the week. ESPN Arkansas and Shamrock Roofing and Construction are recognizing the most outstanding high school student athletes. Visit hitthatline.com each week to vote for your favorite athlete of the week. The high school player of the week is brought to you by Shamrock Roofing and Construction. No one can install a better roof at a better price with a better warranty than Shamrock. Visit them at shamrockroofer.com. Visit the nominees each week at hitthatline.com.
Precision Overhead Door features the finest quality materials, installation, and service for all of your overhead door needs. Fully licensed and insured with the largest showroom in Northwest Arkansas, located at 1907 Town West Drive in Rogers and 416 North 10th Street in Fort Smith. Give them a call today at 844-PDS-DOOR or online at precisiondoornwa.com. Financing is available. Precision Overhead Door voted Best Garage Door Company of Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley. Precision Overhead Door.
Testosterone levels naturally drop in men with age, often causing a lack of energy, anxiety, weight gain, diminished libido, and performance issues. Don't suffer in silence. Call Maverick Male Medical in Fayetteville today for more about testosterone or weight loss therapy. They focus on your excellent care, optimal health, and performance. Call Maverick Male Medical today at 305-8206. That's 305-8206. Or go to maverickmalemedical.com.
Oh my gosh, Becky, look at that sign. It looks like one of those that Sign Studio made.
Well, that's because it probably is. Hi, I'm Matt Reese, COO of Sign Studio. Don't let the name fool you. We're not just signs. From interior and exterior signage to business cards, banners, and promotional items, Sign Studio can help take your business to the next level. We're passionate about helping you grow your brand. Our in-house design and production team allows for quick turnaround, and we have multiple locations to serve all of your Northwest Arkansas signage needs. Follow us online or call 479-250-4844.
When you're looking for your next side-by-side, motorcycle, ATV, or zero-turn mower, look no further than your local Wood Power Sports store. With convenient locations in Springdale, Fayetteville, and Harrison, we've got 9 brands to choose from. If you can think of it, we've probably got it. These 3 convenient locations also provide you with outstanding service and parts capabilities. Want to know more? Visit us online at woodpowersports.com. Pick your brand, location, or shop all 3. We look forward to earning your business. Wood Power Sports, a solid name you can trust.
Did you know one of the best investments you can make? It's in yourself. At My Computer Career, in just a few months, you could start your new career in the high-demand, recession-resistant field of information technology. Isn't it time you invest in you and start a career in networking, cybersecurity, AI, or upskill to boost your current IT career? So, get the ROI you deserve at My Computer Career. No experience necessary. Start now at mycomputercareer.edu.
Financial aid is available for qualified students, including the GI Bill.
Hello, folks. I'm Chief Meteorologist Darby Bobby. The 4029 Get Ready Weather forecast out there this evening and overnight. Have a chance for a few spotty showers. Lows dropping into the 50s. More good chances for showers and storms for our Thursday morning. Could get a break, and then some more scattered showers and storms possible in the afternoon and evening. Highs only in the 60s on Thursday. Cooler day. More rain chances Thursday night, and then on Friday, we get more good chances of scattered showers and storms. And some of those storms on Friday could be severe. It'll be a very windy day with highs in the 70s. That should Get Ready Weather only on 4029.
ESPN 99.5. Join the local conversation on the McClarty Daniel Hotline, 866-285-4005. The most influential show in Arkansas. This is Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
News is brought to you by the Good Chair because I had to have a place to sit. Get the Good Chair only at the Stadium Shop. Stop by, tell Robert Joe Bonamassa sucks and you want a seat in the Good Chair. Baseball team, they went through UAPB like milk through my lactose-intolerant mother. 11-1 last night in a 7-inning walk-off win. Arkansas has Florida this weekend. Ruscin and Zach X polls brought to you by our good friends at Unlimited Heat and Air in Springdale. 479-225-8809 for all of your heat and air needs. Should school buses have seatbelts? I was stared at by a young man for a mile and a half as I traveled behind a bus this morning. 71.2% of you said yes. I agree with that. Beef or chicken flavored ramen.
Be glad he didn't moon you.
Well, he wasn't doing anything rude or flipping me off or anything. He was just, hanging up over the back seat, just, kind of waving. And it's like, man, turn around.
That's weird.
Put the seatbelt on. Beef or chicken flavored ramen. 69.7% of you said chicken. You bite or lick your ice cream cone. 50.8% of you said you'll lick that ice cream cone. Would you rather have student loan forgiveness or student loan revenge? 71.2% of you said revenge. Those are your Ruscin and Zach X polls. Brought to you by our friends over at Unlimited Heat and Air in Springdale. 479-225-8809. Mr. Pibb had lactose-intolerant mother on his bingo card.
To go. All right. Very good. Well, they've given Reggie Bush his Heisman Trophy back in a small ceremony today in Florida. The president of the Heisman Trophy Trust. We're thrilled to welcome Reggie Bush back to the Heisman family in recognition of his collegiate accomplishments. So yes, he has the trophy back following a deliberative process in which the trust closely monitored enormous changes in the college football landscape. Okay. Zach, your thoughts on this?
Reggie Bush was a phenomenal college football player and deserving of the Heisman in his year.
Yeah.
He was stripped of his Heisman because of his role in putting USC on probation in the late 2000s,
Right.
early teens.
Well, they bought his mama house.
They did, and there were some other things
Back
that
when
went
you
on.
weren't allowed to do
Back
that.
when you weren't allowed to do that.
You are allowed to do
And
that
all
now.
these buffoons yelling at the NCAA to give Reggie Bush his Heisman back were yelling at the wrong people. The Heisman Trust and they've got a set of guidelines. Now that all of this is permissible, I guess they're willing to let bygones be bygones. They let OJ keep his.
They did.
So
he killed 2 people.
Yeah. So I don't know what the threshold is. I'm not a Heisman voter.
Wait, we can defame OJ. No, he's dead, right?
I think he's done enough.
No, he killed 2 people.
He did.
Don't have to say allegedly.
He did. I think Reggie Bush is whining and crying about it publicly. Could have been done a lot quieter. You could have gone to the Heisman Trust. You got their number, and you could have done this through back channels. I'm not a huge Reggie Bush fan at all, obviously,
We're stunned by
because
this.
I absolutely detest the University of Southern California. But he was the best football player in the country that year. I don't believe in stripping somebody of their Heisman unless you murder 2 people. Also a USC running back. But he got to keep his.
He did. Yes, he did.
So I'm looking forward to the ceremony out at USC where they put Reggie's Heisman right next to OJ's because they it's still there.
That's right. Yes. Jacob wants to know if they gave McFadden his Heisman as well.
Please don't do this. Don't do this. Please. I'm begging you. Anybody.
He was robbed in 2006. He was robbed.
I'm going to use a big word here. If you think Darren McFadden was robbed of the Heisman in 6 or 7, you are ignorant. And by ignorant, I mean lacking facts. Troy Smith was the best player on the best team in the country in 2006. In the biggest game of the season on national television, 1 versus 2 against Michigan, he was phenomenal. And it was one of the largest margins of victory ever in Heisman voting. Troy Smith was the best player in the country that year. Now, if you want me to drill down on that, McFadden wasn't the best running back in the country that year. Steve Slayton was from West Virginia. Do your homework. If you think he got robbed in 2007, Tebow did something that no one has ever done before. Anybody who says he got robbed is ignorant of the facts. Now, I think, because I am a homer, that Rocket Ismail should have won the Heisman in 1990. But Ty Detmer did, because Ty Detmer had a hell of a season. I'm not banging the drum going, Ismail got robbed. God, It drives me nuts. He was nothing short of a human highlight film. Doesn't mean he was the best player in the country. And on the biggest stage that he had, the SEC title game, where he had an opportunity and he had the whole world watching him the whole weekend to himself, he was bad. End of story. Troy Smith, best player in the country in 2005 or 2006, and Tebow in 2007. That's it. And I know Matt Jones was talking about it, and Matt's a Razorback. I don't expect him to say anything else. That's it.
He had 21 carries for 73 yards in the SEC title game against Florida.
Now, would you just quickly Google what Troy Smith did against Michigan in 2006? That's 1 versus 2, one of these goofy games of the century deal, but it was the biggest game in 2006, and he was terrific. If I'm guessing, it was around 300 yards passing and 4 touchdowns, if I'm not mistaken.
29 for 41 for 316 and 4 tutties.
Pretty good day.
They won by 3.
Yeah.
Not their largest margin.
No, well, Michigan was number 2.
Oh, but you said largest margin in Heisman voting.
In Heisman voting, yeah.
I misremembered that. Okay. All right.
I thought Darren McFadden was a great college football. There are a lot of great college football players that never won the Heisman. He didn't deserve it in 2006 or 2007. He won the Doak Walker. Okay.
Twice.
Yeah. Keith and Bentonville says no one likes facts. Sorry.
Well, that is true.
That
is true. If they do not align with your beliefs, nobody likes facts.
My fault. And I get it, man. He's your guy. You got to support your guy, and I would expect nothing less.
Blind loyalty. You got to do it. You got to do it.
I've got no problem with that.
You got to do it. Just like every time your team loses, you blame the refs because it's not your team's fault. It's the refs' fault.
Right.
I understand it. But that's.
Now, here we go. Steve Slayton didn't run against SEC teams. I think if you look at the teams he ran against, I think you'll change your mind. And where they ranked. Just because you watch one league doesn't mean that Steve Slayton wasn't a great. Steve Slayton and Pat White were one of the most dominant combinations in recent football history. They were phenomenal, those two. Steve Slayton was every bit as good as Darren McFadden in college. McFadden had a very nice, long pro career. Pros don't matter. Tom Brady, the greatest to ever do it. Tom Brady didn't win a Heisman. He was never considered. Same thing with Joe Montana. Joe Montana won a national title. He won the Heisman finalist. Peyton Manning got robbed. That's a dude who got robbed. Peyton Manning should have won it twice, but he got robbed.
Oh, wow.
Anyway, and of course, Dr. K, our resident Texas fan, says Vince Young was the best player in 2005, not Reggie Bush. Disagree. Vince Young had 2 of the greatest Rose Bowls back to back in 4 and 5, or I guess they would have been 5 and 6 that you're ever going to see. Vince Young was a deserved number 2 to Reggie Bush. You need to go back and watch Reggie Bush's 2006 year. He was really good, and he was on the number 1 team in the country.
This is fun. I just have to sit here.
Here's a fun one. Is Zach upset because USC has a better football program than Notre Dame? Son, you need to do some research. Son, this is not an alley you want to go down, ever, with me. They whooped them this year. Won 10 games. USC didn't do any of the like. So move along.
All right. 427 here on Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas.
Oh, here's Keith. He wants to argue Felix Jones was a better overall runner. I love the argument, but that's not it. Darren McFadden was a great college football player. 2-time Doak Walker Award winner. Not taking that away from him. But the argument that he should have won the Heisman is flawed. You make the argument because he's your guy. There are a lot of guys that can. Vince Young. Vince Young has a legit argument with Reggie Bush, but Reggie Bush was a better player, and he played on the number 1 team. You guys keep forgetting that. There's that Heisman moment thing that's really, really important to voters. If Darren McFadden had gone for 200 against Florida and they'd won the SEC title and he had 4 touchdowns, you might have had an argument. But he didn't. He was bad. On that stage, he was bad. And I know he was dinged that day, but nonetheless, Troy Smith on the biggest platform was great. What did you say? 316 and 4? And then the next year, what Tebow have, like 7 zillion touchdowns that year? ran for 1,000, passed for 1,000. That's something that we've never seen before.
All right.
Well,
let me
people are mad.
Let me give you a nickel's worth of free advice out there, okay? All right, like Principal Strickland.
Okay.
This is for the texters, the people out there that want to participate in this. You do not want to go down the road of, well, when's the last time Notre Dame won anything? All right? Because, see, you're in this big old glass house right now, okay? With Sam Pittman as your head coach. You don't want to do this. Don't do this. Find another point. That one is not void or not valid, okay? It is void. Don't do it. All right? Yell at him for anything you want. You do not want to go down the road on when's the last time you won anything.
You don't.
You don't want to. You really don't want to. Because I've watched your football team closely for a long time. This is not a road you want to go down, okay? Because he's going to hammer you with the facts again, and you're just going to get mad. I mean, this is it. I mean, that's what's going to happen. Don't. So if you're going to say anything, but don't say that. All right. And I'm not telling you how to run your argument, but this is not a good place to go. All right. I'm just telling you right now. Don't do it.
Kristen Harrison thinks he's won something. Chris, I would encourage you to read and do some research on this. Don't watch your highlights. Take your fandom out of this.
Oh, you can't do that.
Well, I understand that. But again, it was I know the argument is more over 06 than it is 07. Troy Smith's a better player. That year, he was a better player. He was on the number 1 team in the country. They went 12-0, I think. And yeah, they got beat in the title game, but that doesn't matter. The voting's done before that. It's based on regular season. And McFadden was great. I mean, he was great. Not arguing that. But if you're talking about Heisman voting, and you're wrong. Sorry. Now, Smack Daddy's correct. Troy Smith didn't have the heart of a Razorback. That I will agree with.
Well, that's true. Yeah.
Here we go. Notre Dame is a bunch of arrogant, overrated, spelled incorrectly, terrible fan base on a football team that has won. Okay. At least they've won. They won one.
Okay.
I mean, that doesn't bother me. It really doesn't. I hate the fact that Darren McFadden gets dragged into these things. Darren McFadden was a terrific football player in all time.
He'll probably be in the Hall of Fame someday,
college
if not all.
Hall of Famer, no doubt.
Right,
and maybe
but that's not enough.
Maybe if he had played into 2008 with when Sam Bradford won it, or 09, or in a different year, maybe. But in that particular year, it didn't happen. But he had plenty of opportunities. It just didn't happen for him.
All right.
And here's another one. Tebow was the first freshman in the Heisman. He was a freshman! God, I hate this!
Okay, listen.
He wasn't a freshman! He was on the team in 06!
Listen. Blank fan base is a bunch of arrogant, overrated, terrible fan base on a football team that hasn't won crap in God knows how long.
There are 190
folks,
people.
that applies to all of them. That's not an argument. That applies to all of them. That applies to yours. Jiminy Christmas. What are we doing? All right. We'll continue in a moment.
This is Ruscin and Zach.
It's not always that easy to play here. There's a lot of people that are fans, good fans. Some aren't so great fans.
On ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com. McClarty Daniel, a vehicle for every lifestyle.
Welcome to McClarty Daniel Country.
With 6 giant locations and over 3,000 vehicles, Northwest Arkansas is McClarty Daniel Country. Stop by one of our showrooms today to shop our full lineup of cars, trucks, and SUVs.
McClarty Daniel is proud to be your premier automotive destination.
Need service? We work on all makes and models 6 days a week. Plus, our full-service collision center can repair anything, from a minor ding to a major collision. Have you visited McClarty Daniel Country?
Visit us online at McClartyDaniel.com.
It's the spring sale event going on now at Cheap Sleep Furniture and Mattresses. 80% off Cali King adjustable base and mattress. Only $7.99. Get a free pillow and protector on purchases over $3.99. Living room starting at $7.97 and dining sets starting at only $1.99. Don't forget 20% off website orders at cheapsleep.net. Don't miss the spring sale at Cheap Sleep Furniture and Mattresses. Springdale, Fort Smith, Bentonville, and Conway.
Pay attention. This happens fast. You're on the forklift in your warehouse when it breaks down. You call Medley Equipment Company. Talk to Debbie.
Hello.
Debbie tells you they'll get you moving again. Debbie talks to a service tech.
Yep, I can do it.
Tech says when they can be there. That nice Debbie lady calls you back.
Hello.
Saying your forklift will be fixed in a few hours. Nice. Pretty fast, right? We're just trying to keep up because Medley keeps you moving.
I'm branch manager Bo Tommy. Visit medley.com or come see us at 2150 Ford Avenue, Springdale, Arkansas.
Join us in celebrating Burton Pools and Spa's 46th anniversary. Get incredible deals on in-ground pools with savings up to $12,000 and construction starting in May. Snag up to $1,200 off Doughboy above-ground pools and $5,000 off Doughboy semi-in-ground pools. And hot tubs start at an unbelievable price of just $39.99. Celebrate with us and pocket huge savings at Burton Pools and Spas in Springdale and Fort Smith. At Burton, we do more than build pools. We build long-term relationships.
Welcome to Lighthouse Financial, where they understand your financial life is more than a rate of return. With over 60 years of combined experience, the Lighthouse Financial team of experts look to help reduce the amount of taxes you'll pay during your retirement years. If your current advisor isn't incorporating taxes into your retirement planning, then give Lighthouse Financial a call at 479-696-8234. That's 479-696-8234 or online at lhfinancial.net.
Hey y'all, it's Melinda at Fantasy Sports Cuts. You know, Fayetteville's hair joint for men. Did you know your haircut can accentuate features about your face you may not like? That's why you need Fantasy Sports Cuts. We'll work with you to create the perfect look for you. If your current barber isn't cutting it, come see us at Fantasy Sports Cuts. We'll have you leaving feeling like a winner. And we all like winners. Book your appointment today at Fantasy Sports Cuts, where the winning look can be found. Fantasy Sports Cuts, Fayetteville's hair joint for men and your little men in training at Mission and Crossover in the Hart Shopping Center. We'll see y'all there.
For the past several years, you've been casting your votes for the best of Northwest Arkansas, and the All-American Steakhouse and Sports Theater in Springdale has received many of them. Best new restaurant, best sports bar, best steakhouse, best overall restaurant, best chicken wings, and for 2023, best sports bar and best salad. Check out their event room for parties and banquets. Be sure to sign up for rewards points and follow the All-American Steakhouse and Sports Theater on Facebook. Check them out at theallamericansteakhouse.com, then come in and see for yourself. The All-American Steakhouse and Sports Theater on Sunset in Springdale.
The future of medicine is here at QC Kinetics. Hi, Tommy Kraft here for QC Kinetics, the nation's leader in the most exciting revolution in pain management we've seen in decades. Regenerative medicine. If you're tired of achy joints, if your joint pain is keeping you from doing what you love, you need to call QC Kinetics right now. Regenerative medicine at QC Kinetics is transforming lives with innovative treatments that deliver lasting results. We're talking natural biologics, using your body's power to repair and restore damaged tissue. Call QC Kinetics now to learn more about exciting options. This is a revolutionary approach that can get you long-term relief with no downtime, no drugs, and no surgery. Call QC Kinetics now for a free consultation. 479-999-1234. 479-999-1234. 999-1234 for QC Kinetics.
Happy birthday, dear Megan. Happy birthday to you.
Why did they have this party outside?
What's cake?
The mosquitoes are terrible. Let's get out of here. I'm getting eaten alive.
Mosquitoes sucking the life out of your party? Call Mosquito Joe for an effective, affordable solution for keeping your backyard bite and itch-free. Satisfaction guaranteed.
Visit arkansas.mosquitojoe.com for a free quote or call 479-202-9960.
Mom, everyone's leaving. This bites.
MosquitoJoe.com. Outside is fun again.
ESPN 99.5. We don't care if you love them or you hate them. All we ask is that you keep listening. This is Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
I have a low IQ.
So, can you imagine the damage being done to recruiting over the last 15 minutes here?
I need to apologize that I have to think of the recruits.
The recruiting by not blindly going along with the group thing and saying, McFadden, how dare you, sir? How dare you?
I know. I didn't.
How dare you come up with an opinion well-researched and thought out on your own, and it disagrees with the masses? How dare you?
Wait till they find out they didn't win the championship at 64.
We'll get to that one of these days. This is your drive home here on Ruscin and Zach, powered by Mr. Sparky.
Need a licensed electrician to service
Damn
your
it.
home?
My
Give
goodness.
us a jingle, or just use this one.
You don't have to put up with any malarkey. Call 888-8
For local pros, call Mr. Sparky.
God, that was boring.
Look, another player's rung the bell. That means he did his personal best.
Everything gets to know each other in your mouth.
Woo pig.
Can you imagine? You know, there's a
damage being
there's a
done.
recruit in town, and he flips on the old hit that line now app. I'm like, wait a minute. This guy said Darren McFadden did not win shouldn't have won the Heisman Trophy. Cancel it. I'm committing to Alabama. I don't want anything to do with it. Cancel it.
Man. I love arguing college football. I really do. And I'm not trying to be disrespectful. He was a great player. He really was. But
I don't think you've been disrespectful at all.
Your argument is based on your fandom, not
based on emotion, not data.
It is. And again, if there's a running back that got robbed, it was Steve Slayton.
Yeah.
I did this to Hutch one time, and I apologize for setting Hutch up on this, but I gave him blind resumes. And McFadden's was in there, Slayton's was in there, and then there was a guy from Central Florida. And I'm like, blind resume. Tell me who's the best player. He picked Steve Slayton. I'm like, yes. If you take the name out of it, you
take the emotion away. Yeah.
I will sit and argue with all day long. I got one guy running his mouth at me about the Notre Dame USC series. Notre Dame is serious about 20 games. Like, settle down. You guys can throw all the arrows you want at me about Notre Dame. At least we've been there.
I know. That's why I wouldn't go
January 1 bowl game before you run your mouth.
Don't go down that road. I'm telling you.
You don't want to do this.
You don't want to do this. I'm just, the damage done to recruiting here is just, we should be taken off the air.
Yeah, we really
They should put the sixth floor on instead of us. I mean, this is just dreadful what we've done here.
I know. And
you have not kissed everybody's backside. How dare you? How dare you?
I heard Phil talking about it, and he did say that, Zach's got some different opinions on the Heisman thing, and Matt's like, you just should have had. I'm like, okay, based on what?
Based on the fact that he went to the University of Arkansas. That alone.
All right.
Mother of mothers, we sing unto you. That's why.
Now, if you want to have an argument over, most talented player in the draft, he'd be, what was he drafted? Fourth? Well, he'd be the fourth most talented player, according to the NFL.
He should have been number one. Number one. He was robbed in the NFL, too.
Yeah, I know.
He was robbed there.
Hey, look, I was in the stands. What was it, South Carolina, when he ran for 321?
Yes.
I was in the stands for that game.
Oh, my God. What a night. Oh.
I was there.
Yeah. I don't think they ran the best campaign for him at the university, honestly. They didn't give him, they got him there, but the numbers got him there.
He had a couple of things working against him. One was they snuck up on everybody to get to Atlanta. And by the time, Troy Smith and Ohio State sort of separated themselves as the best team. Michigan was chasing them. And this is before the SEC took off on that run, guys. You got to remember that the most dominant conferences before the SEC came along were the Big Ten and the Big East. The Big 12 here and there. But the campaign, nowadays you would probably launch this thing. The mailers would go out, or emailers would go out in August.
Yeah, they did a poor job running the campaign.
And again,
I've always thought that.
Heisman voters can be swayed by a couple of things. One, the team that you're on. It doesn't happen all the time. The team, the year that Tebow won the Heisman, they went 9-3.
Hurt my wrist beating the table there. Yeah.
The Florida team went 9-3. Didn't play. Played in they played in the Citrus Bowl that year. And RG3's team went 9-3. But RG3 had moments during that year. If you'll remember, they beat Oklahoma in Waco. Then they beat number one Kansas State. I think I'm getting it. Yeah, I'm getting that year right. They beat Kansas State. No, that was the year before. But he had, and I know they beat Oklahoma. They beat somebody else. Maybe they beat Texas. But you have these moments on national television where voters can be swayed. And Robert Griffin had a bunch of them. Troy Smith was just on the best team. And in the biggest game of the year, he was phenomenal. He was the best player on the field on that particular day. And that carried over into the Heisman. McFadden had an opportunity the next week to sway some people, and he wasn't very good.
Right.
Against Florida in the SEC title game. So, and then the next year he was right. He was right there. But then this sophomore comes along and does something we've never seen before. 50-something touchdowns, 1,000 rushing, 3,000 passing. Tebow's year is literally unprecedented up to that point in college football. And people bought into that. He was the best player in the country.
He was robbed.
Now, Stephen Cave Springs brings up a good point. He was robbed by having to go to the NFL in Oakland.
Hey, them's the rules, man.
Now
I mean, unless you're a Manning or an Elway, them's the rules.
That I agree with. He didn't he play for Kiffin?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah,
I think Kiffin got fired.
Yeah.
Is that when they brought back Art Shell? I don't remember.
He was back for a minute.
They had like 20 coaches in 5 years. I mean, it's absurd.
Going to Oakland probably. I mean, if he
and the old man was still alive then, so
Right.
it was really loopy back then.
Played his entire career in Dallas. Maybe maybe the career may look a little different.
You know, the other thing that happens now with McFadden is people mishmash the 2 years together.
Yeah.
Like, somebody texted in, well, what about the nut thing? The nut thing happened at the end of 07. If that had happened at the end of 06, maybe there would have been more of a viral moment to build
the other
the
thing that they
campaign on.
mishmash together is pro careers.
Yeah.
The NFL, the NFL has nothing to do with it. Postseason had nothing to do with any.
No, it is that particular season on its own merits.
And
yes,
there was a trend there in, it probably is a 5 or a 6 year trend where the best player on the number one team was automatically going to get it. And that happened. And Troy Smith, was he the most talented player in the country? Absolutely not. But was he the best player on the best team and in the biggest game that he had? Was he the best player? Absolutely he was. Troy Smith is a very good college football player. You go back to 2005, if you look at their season, they went to the Fiesta Bowl. It was actually at the Fiesta Bowl. They played Notre Dame. He was a really good quarterback his junior year.
Whenever you're talking college football and you bring up a guy's pro career, you've lost.
Exactly.
You've lost the argument.
Yeah, you've lost.
And now you're reaching, you're flailing. But because that's not the argument. The argument is about college football. So you can't bring up anything else. I mean, you just can't do it.
There are, look, if you
it's like bringing up, talking about, Red Sox or Orioles or whatever. And then you go, well, this guy in Double-A, it doesn't matter what he did in Double-A. If you're arguing who's the best Double-A player, well, we talk about that. But
the guy, I mean, if you want to talk about guys who got robbed, it was Peyton Manning. Peyton Manning was the victim of Manning fatigue. And Charles Woodson and this, well, we've got to give it to the best defensive player. And Charles Woodson's playing the slot receiver. If you look at his numbers, Charles Woodson had very pedestrian numbers compared to what Peyton Manning did. If you remember,
you also hate Michigan.
No. But Peyton Manning's team won the SEC that year.
Yeah,
he was everything you wanted him to be. Now they got housed in their in the Orange Bowl. They went down and Nebraska just obliterated them. Peyton Manning's the best player. Actually, Randy Moss was probably the best player that year. But Woodson was a great player and a great pro. He's going to be a Hall of Famer, but he was not the best player in the country in 1997.
Okay, we've got a lot to do here. We'll leave it with this text because this is the perfect way to end it. And then DQ has thoughts, and we have Hockey Corner coming up here on the McClarty Hotline. Zach, if you take away pissing and moaning with facts, what do we have left?
That's a good point.
That's all it is.
Fair.
That's what it is.
You're right.
All right, let's DQ. Are you ready to go?
Yeah.
All right, DQ has thoughts. It's Wednesday. It's time for DQ to share her thoughts here on.
Now everyone's riled up.
They are riled up.
Yes, so be careful.
Yeah.
The hornet's nest out there.
What do you guys think about Facebook Marketplace?
I've used it.
You've used it?
Yeah,
have you had good experiences
I have, actually.
with it?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
That's so weird.
Why?
I feel conflicted about Facebook Marketplace because if you post something on there, you have to wade through scammers, or not scammers. I guess it's just people who want to waste your time, or I don't know what they're doing.
Yes. The way I do it, or have had success, is that I will make it only available to people that I'm friends with, and then have them share it.
Yeah. Or because my Facebook is really private, so my account looks fake. You know how if you're so private on Facebook that you only see one profile photo or something? Well, now my account looks fake. And then it's just the nerve of some of these people on Facebook Marketplace.
What happened?
Well, I posted something for sale and just the amount of messages, and then I just hate the idea of meeting up with someone. I would rather
there are safe places where you can do it.
Yeah.
Like I'll give you an example. I sold Kinsey's first bed,
Mhm.
broke it down, sold it, and within a couple of days, a nice young couple who needed a new bed. They had a newborn, came, got it.
To your house?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, okay.
They came to your home?
Well, first of all, we again, I send it to friends only, and then they send it out to their friends.
Yeah.
So, friend of a friend, you can do your background check.
Yeah.
Did a background check?
And I'm not talking about a specific experience, I guess. It's just marketplace in general, because I know some people, like my dad, will spend all day just looking at Facebook Marketplace. Like, he thinks it's the best thing ever. Just looking for things that people want to get rid of.
Between that and the Uline catalog, when does your dad work?
And the Pepsi drinking.
And the Pepsi drinking. Yeah. Well, he does this at home.
Okay. DQ, speaking of which, I don't mean to interrupt, but Skeeter wants to know, do you have your apology ready for the Roberts that were born today?
Oh, my gosh.
Were there any?
Of course there were. Somewhere.
You know what I miss? That billboard with the number on it tells you how many babies were born up here.
I
It was
miss that
gone.
too.
It wasn't right. It's gone. All right.
All right. Keep going.
And then, so you put something for sale or just on Marketplace or something, and then someone will message you about it, and then someone's parent will message you about it. That's the weird part. That's the weirdest part. And like, I had a girl message me, and then I had her mom message me, but I messaged back the girl, and then the mom messaged me again.
Can I give you another small piece of advice
Yeah.
from someone who does this quite often? Create another account specifically designed for selling items.
But see, then that looks fake.
No. Explain. You put in the bio. Look, this is my account
Yeah.
for Facebook Marketplace.
Yeah. I knew someone who was trying to get someone to take over their lease. And so then this girl messaged this person and asked if they could have some of their furniture. Like, hey, could you leave some furniture behind?
Wow.
Really?
Like, no.
No.
I need the furniture.
Stones.
Wow.
It's just
that's
so
solid.
weird. And then I looked today to try to find some weird things that are on Marketplace. One, there are about 1 billion Stanley Cup resellers on Marketplace selling these cups that are originally like $40 and $30, I think, for $50 and $60.
Yeah.
Like, no one wants the cup that badly.
Also-
it's readily available to anybody who wants to pay the actual price.
Oh my God! I went to one of these stores, and like the whole like shelf by the register, they're all Stanley Cups.
Where was it?
At
Oh, sorry.
at a sporting goods store, DQ, a national sporting goods store, and they got 1 million of them. There was. If you can't find one, you're not looking hard enough.
Like,
They're out there.
I already don't like resellers in general, like people who go to thrift stores and get clothes specifically for the point of putting them online for way more than they bought it. But I saw someone selling a tree, like a big tree that was in somebody's ground, selling it for $1,000.
Oh, wow.
And saying the tree wasn't cut down. I understand people selling like logs.
How do you do that?
But
Sell a tree.
But it was I'm not kidding.
A planted tree.
It was a photo of a planted tree and said, selling this, I'll take care of the branches. $1,000.
Your dad is texting. He wants us to know that he's never seen a Star Wars movie. Kenny, what the
Well,
hell?
I got a way to you can earn $1,000, Kenny. They're looking for people.
Now, your mom has texted and said your dad has found a used prosthetic leg.
Yeah. I remember that day.
Okay.
Okay.
And I saw someone selling
Your parents work?
Yeah.
Then why are they doing this?
It's about time for them to stop working.
I do love that Uline catalog, though.
I do, too.
That's fun, man.
Kenny,
They got
if you want to have a
everything in there.
Uline party, I mean, you can come in here. We'll let you sit.
We should do a podcast with him just talking about the Uline
He
catalog.
would love that.
I know he would.
If you threw in some sawmilling,
Oh,
if you just
yeah.
even mentioned it and just let him talk
Guy
about
talk,
it,
right? With Ruscin, Zach, and Kenny.
he'd love that. But I don't think I can get behind it because it's a safer Craigslist,
Mhm.
but it's also kind of terrible.
Okay.
And
The
also
social media is terrible.
Yes.
Yeah, it's bad. Okay.
It's so weird too, and just people.
Well, then how do you sell stuff?
I don't know. Take
Oh.
it to Goodwill.
Oh, okay.
Don't need money. Don't try to get your monies back.
Well, get your receipt. That's a deductible.
I'm going
right?
to go put a bunch of stuff on Facebook Marketplace today.
Oh, you are?
Yeah, why not?
The fact that you had someone come over to your house is crazy.
Look,
Hey,
I don't have anything.
I would never
I have
do that.
nothing that anybody
When
would
they
want.
Your life.
Huh?
Your life.
Yeah, like I said, I have nothing that anyone
When
would
they
want.
pick it up, have them come here. We'll have a quick chat with them on the show.
Okay, yeah, well, we can do that.
All right, you're buying this used hair dryer. Why? What do you need this for?
Here's Chris in Harrison. He says Uline's way overpriced. Chris, you bite your tongue, man. That's America's magazine.
Well, Chris, we're just not going to be friends,
Yeah,
man.
I mean,
first the McFadden thing, now this.
We get really giddy when the Uline catalog shows up here.
Chris, I'm gonna decide our friendship based on this. Are you ready? Here we go. Give me a steakhouse recommendation.
Oh no!
If you mess this one up, that's it.
Chris, it's an Admiral Akbar. It's a trap. It's
Angel Hernandez.
So, do not answer that question.
Drive home powered by Mr. Sparky. We'll be right back. Hockey Corner's coming up.
I'm Allison Wise in the 4029 newsroom. With the threat of severe weather impacting us, police in Fort Smith are making sure that the city's warning sirens are ready and working if needed. Several sirens across the city were down. They've had crews out checking ahead of any potential severe weather heading our way. And there are reports of vandalism in several parks across Fayetteville. Police say that there were spray-painted obscene images that caused the Parks Department to close public bathrooms in Walker Park, Bryce Davis, and Gordon Park. Officials say they have repaired the bathrooms and they will be reopened soon. The investigation into who vandalized the buildings is still ongoing. And with AMP season about to take off in full swing, officials at the AMP are warning people about the construction happening across Rogers. They also say there will be some parking changes, which you'll want to check out on their website. Those are your headlines. I'm Allison Wise.
Get ready to roll this season with huge savings during New Holland's Ready to Roll sales event. Going on now at WT Equipment. Right now, get 0% financing, up to 48 months on hay tools, 60 months on mid-range tractors, and 72 months on compacts. Or choose cash back and save thousands. Whether you need consistent strength and efficiency for your daily grind or an upgrade for the weekend chores, WT has the machines you need with the deals you want. Subject to credit approval, standard term conditions and restrictions apply. Down payment may be required. WT Equipment, your partner in progress.
Hi, this is Garen Armstrong with Shamrock Roofing and Construction. That small roofing company my father started 45 years ago has now become one of the largest roofing companies in America by following one rule, the golden rule. No one can install a better roof at a better price, a better warranty than Shamrock Roofing and Construction. Let our local family serve your family. Shamrock Roofing and Construction. Call today or visit us online at shamrockroofers.com.
Get ready for adventure with unbeatable deals at Wheels RV now through the end of February. We're rolling out the red carpet for you with our exclusive employee pricing event on select in-stock trailers. That's right. You pay what we pay. It's our way of saying thank you for choosing Wheels RV. Employee pricing on select models. RV show pricing on all new and used inventory. Hurry in. This offer is for a limited time only. Visit Wheels RV today for details and to start planning your next great adventure. Seek, explore, discover with Wheels RV. Your one-stop shop for everything golf. Golf USA in Fayetteville. The best selection, the biggest brands. Titleist, Callaway, Pink, TaylorMade, Mizuno, PXG. Great golf apparel by Travis Matthew, FootJoy, Adidas, Nike, Bad Birdie, and William Murray. And Golf USA has been a Golf Digest top fitter 6 years in a row. They have full club repair and 2 hitting bays for custom fittings and indoor play. We are as golf as it gets at Golf USA, 3184 North College in Fayetteville.
Swift's Jewelry specializes in bridal sets, custom jewelry, and repairs. All work is done on-site by their professional, courteous team. Swift's Jewelry can engrave anything, including watches, knives, flasks, wedding bands, and more. And for the honk fan of your life, they have officially licensed Razorback jewelry. Get her something she'll love, wearing to the big game. Swift's makes your purchase easy with 0% financing for 18 months. That's low payments with no interest for a year and a half. Swift's Jewelry on the square in Fayetteville next to Hugo's, your personal jeweler since 1956.
At Rath Mitsubishi, we know nobody likes feeling like they've got to fight to get a fair deal on a pre-owned car. That's why we're introducing our all-new Road Ready certified pre-owned vehicles. We pick the best used cars, bought locally from your friends and neighbors whenever possible. Then they get a full inspection, service, and reconditioning. And finally, we back that with a comprehensive warranty. Don't get beat up on your pre-owned car search. Hang on. Sorry about that. Road Ready certified pre-owned cars. We've got you covered. Exclusively at Rath Mitsubishi. Don Tyson and 71B Springdale. RathMitsubishi.com.
Are you ready to level up your wellness game and feel your absolute best?
You bet, Amber, and the place to do it is Voxy Aesthetics and Wellness.
Voxy is your ultimate destination for all things health and well-being.
Whether you're looking to shed some pounds, boost your energy, or simply improve your overall wellness, Voxy Aesthetics and Wellness has got you covered.
With a team of experienced professionals and a personalized approach, Voxy will help you achieve your weight loss goals like never before.
And folks, if you're struggling with weight loss, fatigue, or even low testosterone symptoms, Voxy has a game changer for you. With our concierge medicine approach, we will be with you every step of the way through your wellness journey.
Semaglutide is a groundbreaking medication that has shown remarkable results in helping people lose weight and keep it off.
And Voxy Aesthetics and Wellness is one of the few places where you can access this life-changing treatment.
Take control of your wellness journey and text Voxy Aesthetics and Wellness today. Text 479-274-8454.
Remember, it's time to invest in yourself and score big on your well-being. Visit VoxyNWA.com. That's VoxyNWA.com.
KAKS Goshen Fayetteville, K237GR Johnson. This is ESPN Northwest Arkansas. Broadcasting live from the Cards Recycling Studio. Cards is the official residential, commercial, and recycling waste collection service of the Ruscin and Zach Show. ESPN Arkansas presents Derek Ruscin.
Have we got a stadium? Yes. Have we got a college? Yes. Well, we can't support both. Tomorrow we start tearing down the college.
And Zach Arns.
Work. Hello, boys. Have a good night's rest. I missed you.
With DQ.
Just gonna go have fun. No one out there that I know of in the audience actively hates me.
Call or text the McClarty Daniel hotline 866-285-4005. With 6 locations in Springdale and Bentonville, a good deal is never far away. Ruscin and Zach.
But if they hate him, why did they listen? Most common answer. I want to see what he'll say next.
This is Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
Yeah, ESPN Arkansas at hitthatline.com. Ruscin and Zach. All righty.
DQ's cure for wounds is to pour salt in them.
On your lip.
An interesting approach.
Yeah. It's a good pain.
No, it helps.
Teaches you. You said it toughens you up.
This is what they talked about during the break while you were listening to important pieces of information to generate revenue. This is what we were talking about in here. All right, your drive home here on Ruscin and Zach is powered by Mr. Sparky.
Need a licensed electrician to service your home? Give us a jingle, or just use this one.
You don't have to put up with any malarkey. Call 888-8
For local pros, call Mr. Sparky.
I roll in at 9:05-ish.
There you go.
I hope they get hit by a bus.
All right, that's Ty commenting on Razorback baseball fans. That's what he said, right? Is that what that is?
I think that's what he said. Yeah.
Okay, that's right. All right.
All right. So DQ. So I bit my lip the other day, and I opened a small wound on it, and I put some Carmex on there, and then just for giggles, I put some Oragel on there to numb it up. So now my lips are completely numb. DQ said to me during the break as I was putting the Carmex on my lip, "Hey, you should put salt on that." I've never heard of that. I've never. Please explain.
Do we have any salt?
I don't know how. It just cures it. It cures it, and it makes you tougher.
DQ. He can't get any tougher. The boat has sailed on that.
Yeah.
That boat sailed a long time ago.
I don't know how. I guess maybe it just distracts you from the pain, but it does heal it.
Have you ever heard of pouring salt in a wound?
Yeah.
That's a negative
You don't
connotation.
do that.
You don't do that.
Okay, but on the lip, it's fine.
A lip, anywhere.
It's just a small cut. Like a cut or a canker sore or anything. It helps it.
I've never heard of this.
Yeah, I've never heard of this.
People on the text lines are saying that.
I've been alive a long time. I've never heard of this.
I've never heard of this in my life.
Yeah, you go put some salt on your lip.
Yeah, I was like chewing some gum, and for some reason I bit my lip, and it just opened a small little wound there. And during the break, my lip had dried out, so I went in, threw some Carmex on there. She's like, "Oh yeah, pour salt in there." Like, what?
This is
Now
like
salt water, maybe like warm salt water,
Yeah,
maybe.
same thing. You can
No,
gurgle
straight- but this
salt
is a
water
lot
or
different.
put salt in your lip.
Yeah, there's a good text from Oklahoma of all places. What kind of witchcraft is that?
You're not reading the ones people saying they do this.
he never does. He never does.
Robert
Why would I
and
read
Van
things that
Buren says
contradict
it's
me?
the iodine. It helps clotting.
I don't need it to clot. I need it to stop hurting.
Okay, this is similar to like if you cut yourself shaving, then you got that new skin stuff. You know what I'm
Yeah,
talking about?
yeah,
Or was it a septic pencil? Is that what that
Do you
thing
shave
is?
with a razor or a straight razor?
Let me tell you my routine. Once a week, I go over the beard with the electric, and I shave the neck with a razor, a Harry's razor.
DQ,
That's my
this
routine.
is some guy
Once
stuff.
a week.
Stick with me on this. So my daughter has one of these lady Bics, right? That
Oh,
has like it has the button and the squishy stuff that comes out.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So I ran out of razors. I used disposable blade. I always shave with a straight blade. And I went in and I tried this thing. Oh my God, it is totally different.
It's nice.
It is really nice.
I don't know if I'd use that on your face.
Why. Again?
I don't know.
What
It feels weird. Legs are pretty straight.
It works. It absolutely works. So now I'm wearing Secret deodorant and I'm shaving with Lady Bics.
Right.
That's where I am.
Man, that's
Yeah.
I am
It's great.
That's
The
gonna go-
gel,
this
the gel around a woman's
Oh.
razor.
Dude, have you ever seen
Top
these
notch.
things?
This is going to go over real well in the home office. Let me tell you right now. You doing what now?
Have you ever tried it though? It's got the little got a
No,
little button in
I've-
it, and it has this little squishy stuff, and it just makes
No, I got a
so
Harry's
easy.
razor, and I just use
Oh,
that.
yeah, those are good.
I love
so
the
don't get me
Harry's
wrong.
razor. I
If
mean-
you're looking for, if you're on a,
If you want to get her, it's the Billy's razor, and it comes with a extra razor things.
Your dad is texting. What Olivia is not telling you is
hers.
that salt will hurt like hell.
It hurts, but it helps and makes you tougher.
Okay, so this is like the new skin or the is it a styptic pencil?
Yes.
When you cut yourself
Yes.
shaving, you put it on there and it hurts like hell, but it fixes it. I mean,
Wait, what
it
is that?
burns. It's like alcohol, basically. I learned this when I was doing TV. This guy, I saw him like he talked about new skin. I'm like, what is new skin? It's like when you cut your neck shaving, you put new skin on there, and he didn't tell me that it hurt like a you know what.
I'm telling you, I used to look when I would shave. I would have to like shave the night before because it would look like a crime scene, and I mean there would be so many cuts and blood everywhere and whatever. But I started using the Lady Bics. Haven't had a problem since. Not one nick.
Well, I've shaved once a week for I don't know, at least 10 years, maybe longer than that.
So Ronnie Brewer is the one who told me about I'm taking some flack over the Secret deodorant. Ronnie Brewer is and Walt Spearman told me about this.
That is true.
Okay. They're the ones that told me this.
You can't yell at him for
No.
this. He got it from a Razorback.
Yep.
You
Yeah,
can't yell at him.
two
about this.
Razorbacks.
Right. I bet if Darren McFadden had told him to use Secret, you wouldn't be yelling at
I'll
him.
bet
huh?
you Darren McFadden uses Lady Bics, and then it would be
Maybe
okay,
he
wouldn't
does.
it?
You'll never know.
Right.
Well, we might know, but we don't know right now. I mean, that's different.
Jody from Alpena uses Lady Bics. They have 6 blades.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it is completely. It's weird when Kinsey and I go to the grocery store and I'm buying a pack for me and a pack for her. That's weird, but she gets it.
Yeah. Well, I just gave my my extensive beauty regimen out on the show. I've never done that.
How's that working out?
Well, the electric and then the the other thing. The
David
neck
Van
beard.
Buren, Lady Razors are the best. Yes, guys, listen. This is like education for your life.
Yeah, really. This is like John Tesh up in here.
DQ,
Come
did
on
you
now.
know that your dad uses Secret?
Yeah.
He just texted.
I think him
used
and
it
my
for
mom
years.
use the same stick of deodorant. I don't think. I think
like
they.
that.
Hey, no,
I
I
think
don't
they
like that
share.
at all.
I don't like that at all.
I don't like that at all.
What, they use the same
Yeah.
stick?
Okay, I don't know why.
Oh, here's somebody else from Team Secret out of the 501. Thank you.
I don't know why my mom likes.
This is the real silent majority here. Team Secret. I mean,
My
it is-
mom likes the Secret deodorant that is the gel that it comes out of the small little holes. I hate that stuff, but I think that my mom and my dad share the
Hey,
thing.
Okay, is it? Wait a minute. Does this have aluminum in it?
Theirs probably do. I can't use aluminum anymore.
You can't. That's bad for you. You're not supposed to do that. Yeah.
Warren and Harrison, we've invaded Harrison. Can confirm Bics are the only way to shave anywhere. Now the last part makes me uncomfortable.
I don't like that word.
Anywhere changes the whole context of the sentence, and I don't like that.
I don't like that word. Can you use another word, please? Anything. Can you edit the text? I mean, some of these phones you can do that. When we change
that.
Now
here we go. Texture of the 479. Pro tip: if you volunteer at the LPGA event in Rogers, they'll give you a lifetime supply of lady razors and shaving cream in your goodie bag.
You know what's going to happen? You mentioned volunteering. You know what's going to happen?
Yeah.
My dad is going to volunteer at the thing at the Blessings, and he's going to get to play the course.
Look at that,
because that's how that works.
Right.
If you do a certain number of shifts, they let you play out there. He's going to get to play the Blessing.
Now, here's somebody saying women's shampoo is the move too. I have gotten on the.
Oh, it smells so nice.
The tea tree. Is that
no? Okay.
I love that stuff. That's what I use.
It's such a weird smell. It reminds me of lice.
Okay,
that's all I use. They have it on the world's largest retailer, so you don't have to go to a store. They'll just send it to your house.
I bought a shampoo and conditioner last night.
Yeah, I love that stuff. I got into the conditioner game about 2 years ago. I got to be honest with you. I was just a shampoo man. I had no idea.
Yeah, conditioner changed your life.
So nice.
I had no idea.
Your hair's long enough.
Yeah.
But you're not supposed to use the same amount of conditioner as you do shampoo, right?
Oops.
Yeah, it's
it makes your hair greasy. It makes your hair greasier.
It's a dollop of conditioner.
Oops.
Here's a text around the 479. DQ sharing a toothbrush makes much more sense now. It runs in the family.
I don't know why he does it. He's a simple man. I don't know why. I've never even thought of that as weird until right this moment.
Hayden and Waldron, boy, people are confessing now. Hayden and Waldron, I use my fiance's razor without her knowing. Mine sucks.
Well, she knows now. Whoops. Thank you for all your texts on the McClarty Daniel hotline, by the way. We did not know this would be taking off today, but here we are.
I did not know that this was the hot button topic of the day.
Lady Bix and Secret.
David Van Buren is actively seeking volunteer forms. Dave, when you get one, would you send me the link and I'll pass it along? Pretty soon we'll have the whole merry band of idiots out there volunteering, going through people's goodie bags.
Here's a guy in Harrison, of course, that says any man who uses shampoo and conditioner instead of a bar of soap is not a real man. All right. Well, I'm sorry. Well, let's go watch some John Wayne movies while we're at it. It'll be a real hoots.
You've offended your dad. Olivia shares a toothbrush, but gives me shade for sharing
He
deodorant.
does that-
Thank you for saying shade. My God, I didn't know where you were going.
He does that every day. I've only shared a toothbrush a couple times.
I was so nervous there because you really hit the shh. I'm like, oh no, what's he
don't worry.
doing?
He doesn't.
What's he doing?
He doesn't cuss. Don't worry.
Oh, he does. He just doesn't do it in front of you.
Yeah, everybody cusses, right? Don't
My
they?
dad really doesn't.
Really?
Not that often.
Your
Why
parents
not?
still riding to work together?
Sometimes.
Ugh.
My mom said that she's only heard my dad say the F word one time.
What did you do?
I didn't do anything. Apparently she drug him to one too many waterfalls in Michigan.
Dragged.
Well, what do you guys do to him in Michigan? He's very
Well, this was
upset
whenever
when you
I
guys
was a
go there.
baby. So
Okay.
he was
F word, man.
he
I
was
know.
lugging me around all
Yeah, oh,
day,
no,
and
all right.
apparently my mom wanted to see
I
one
love
more
this.
waterfall.
I love this guy. Any man that doesn't use a bar of soap is not a man. Good God.
Oh, man.
That text brought to you by
Okay.
Skoll.
Now, DQ, you're going to have to translate this for us. Lane in Cave City has texted, Aussie shampoo and conditioner is poppin'.
Yeah, that brand.
Okay, what does that mean?
It's in a purple bottle.
What did he say?
Aussie shampoo is good.
It's
Okay,
good.
okay, all right. Okay,
It
got it.
comes in a purple bottle.
It's good.
Uh,
Oh, wow.
Tyler in Bates would like us to do the rest of the show like Z.
Hey, listen to this.
Uh-huh.
Coach Cal used a secret in Lady Bix, too. Oh, there you go. How about that?
Right.
You're not so tough now, are you?
Right.
That's right.
David Van
Oh, well,
Buren
in that
has,
case,
David Van Buren has sent us the volunteers. Now, if that's true, that you get a lifetime supply of,
oh, you're doing it.
I'm so
Get
doing
you
it.
your hush sign. You've got the one here. Just bring that one.
Weston Springdale, very low bar in his world. I love this show. Okay.
Well, you know, we all got problems.
Corey B pointing out that DQ or Kenny and Elkins using the word shade is definitely not on anyone's bingo card.
I'm so fascinated by the guy that thinks shampoo is not macho. Like it's some sort of like you are an effeminate man if you use shampoo. Like what world is this?
I don't know, man. I've made some revelations in my life in recent months, and this was just one of them.
I'll bet you $1,000 that guy has a dip bottle in his truck
no
now.
question.
Right now.
And he's probably taking a
Send a picture.
Yep.
I'm sorry, I shouldn't be so judgmental like that. Hey, we need to do hockey. Speaking of manly things, we need to do hockey corner here at some point. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Would you like to? Would we like to begin hockey corner now?
I'd love to do that.
It's
going to take me a second.
Your drive home is powered by Mr. Sparky, and it is now. It is soon.
Yes,
the time now for hockey corner here on Ruscin and Zach.
It took a second. I had to find it.
What's with all those idiotic after drops you put in there? It screws the whole thing up. All right. Hey, we had our first overtime game winner last night. Carter Verhaeghe. In overtime, the Panthers beat the Lightning 3-2. And Florida has a 2-0 lead in that series. Rangers won last night. Avalanche even the series. Preds even the series against Vancouver. So tonight we got 3 games on the slate. We got Boston and Toronto up at Toronto, the home of the Leafs. That series is even at 1-1. And then we have game 2 in Dallas. Stars fans, how we feeling? They're down 1-0 to the Golden Knights. Game 2 tonight at 8:30. Those 2 games are on ESPN. And then game 2 in Edmonton on TBS, of all places. Oilers and Kings, the revenge tour for Gretzky 30-some-odd years ago.
Is that what we're doing?
Sure, why not? Okay. Edmonton is up 1-0 in that series, game 2, again tonight at 9 on TBS. All right, there's Hockey Corner for you here on Ruscin and Zach.
When's the last time I scored?
I scored with a Michigan girl once doing that. It was pretty good. Right. Carter Verhaeghe scored the game winner last night for Florida.
Don't do that.
Thank you. All righty.
Wow.
Good times. Good times. You still not a believer in Toronto, or you think what's going to happen?
I'll be honest with you. I've dove into the NBA playoffs, and my Devils aren't in the playoffs, so I really don't care.
Well, do you think Milwaukee can beat Indiana without Giannis? I don't.
You know what? The Pacers did what they had to do. They got one in Milwaukee.
How about Bobby Portis calling the Pacers front runners after the game last night?
Well, Bobby, you need to shut your mouth and beat them. I mean, honestly, you got whooped.
He's a Razorback. You can't say that.
You got beat, and now you got to go to their place.
They got
and
killed.
I hate to tell you this, but the Pacers, if you don't follow the NBA, they're fun to watch.
They are.
They've got a bunch of really pesky, gritty guys. Pascal Siakam is really good. Miles Turner is really good. And Tyrese Halliburton is one of the. If you like basketball, he's fun to watch. But the guy that I like is the kid from Vanderbilt, Neesmith.
Yeah,
Aaron Neesmith. He's really fun to watch.
Well, the problem with his criticism, because he said they're front runners, and then he said they're always celebrating when times are good. Well, I mean, everybody does that.
Yeah,
so you can't.
You do too.
You can't. That's not a valid criticism. And I love Bobby Portis. He's one of the greatest Razorbacks I've ever seen play in person in my life. But that's you can't criticize someone for celebrating when they're winning. Like that's not good. You can't, because you do the same thing.
Exactly.
And nobody celebrates when they lose.
No.
So I didn't like that. That was invalid. That was invalid. I don't think the Bucks get out of this thing. I really don't. I think that I think it goes 6 or 7. But I don't think they get out.
If they get one in Milwaukee or in Indiana, then they got a chance. But man, you're rolling you're going into Indianapolis. They're feeling good. They're on their home floor. And they're the better team without Giannis. With Giannis out, they're the better team.
Right.
But they did what they had to do, which was get one in Milwaukee.
The other thing I
also,
like.
Did you see Luka last night?
Yeah, well, I was about to get to that.
Oh.
It was Luka, and then the Mavericks put on a defensive clinic. Like it ring the bell. That's a clinic tape. What they did to the Clippers last night.
What this proves.
Clinic tape.
What this proves is the playground guy who's out of shape, kind of husky, doesn't move real well, can play in the NBA. Jokic, Luka. I mean, these guys are stars.
Yeah, they are.
Certifiable stars.
Yeah.
And
what do you have, like 22 last night or something like that?
Something like that. And then he stuck it right in James Harden's face and told him about it.
I love that.
But
because I don't like him. But
you don't like James Harden?
No, I don't like him. No.
But
he's come up small in the playoffs every year of his career.
And the Mavericks did what they had to do. They got
they did.
Split those first two, you give yourself
You
a
know,
chance.
Jason Kidd and that staff, that they put on a clinic defensively. I mean, nobody stops the Clippers like they did in that game. And I know that Kawhi was his first game back in 9 games, and he was clearly not the Kawhi of the past, or maybe of the present. He's just rusty. But that was a clinic that they put on last night.
Yeah, you got and his name, the guy from Minnesota, the guy from Georgia,
Anthony Edwards.
Yeah, I think Anthony Edwards going 1-on-1 with Durant last night, sticking shot. I mean,
they're fun too.
There are a lot of really fun young teams in the NBA that you can get behind. If you're look, I get it. Don't watch the 82 during the regular season.
No, but this is good stuff.
But if you missed, 2 nights ago, the Knicks come back against the Sixers and the games last night, they're really good. And even if you just drop in for a little bit and watch them, it's fun.
You know what? I'm done selling people on it. Like, I mean, I'm having fun watching it, and I want to talk about it. I mean, that's it. I mean, if you don't want to watch it, fine, you don't have to watch it. But I'm having fun.
It's better than watching all of those NBA games last night, watching the hockey. I watched a lot of the baseball last night. It's better than watching Arkansas beat UAPB
on a walk-off.
Allegedly. It's a more entertaining game.
No, the Timberwolves, I hope the Timberwolves win that series. They're up 2-0 going to Phoenix.
And
I like that.
Shout out to the T-Wolves for bringing back the old J.R. Ryder uniforms.
They did do that, yeah.
Those are the best Wolves.
Phoenix is in trouble. They don't have a real point guard. They're in trouble.
No,
they're missing some things that they could use here.
Their shot was 2 years ago.
Now, we got some Thunder fans out there. Thunder tonight trying to go up 2-0 on the Pelicans. That's going to be a fun one. Again, it's buried at 8:30 at night because it's a quote-unquote
out?
Western Conference game.
Zion not playing tonight?
I have not. I haven't seen an update on that.
If Zion doesn't play, the Pels don't have a chance.
Boy, you got to be really careful when you type in Zion in a search bar.
Yeah, please do.
A lot of interesting things come up there. Man. Let me see if we got anything here. Let's see here. Zion's not playing.
Yeah,
tonight.
then the Pels are in trouble. I mean, they've got to try and steal one, but the thing about the Thunder is that they have taken this positionless basketball. Like Chet Holmgren is a 3, but they play him at the 5, and then they've got all these pieces around him. SGA's great. He's a lot of fun to watch. But they move and they cut. And it's not like, in the 90s, it was just throw it down to the big guy on the block and everybody get out of the way. It was Shaq ball.
Yeah.
But this is totally different. These teams get up and down the floor. The OKC's fun to watch. The Knicks, I love watching the Knicks just because they're undermanned right now. And what they did the other night is amazing. Absolutely amazing to come back to head against the Sixers.
Yeah, and you've got the Thunder tonight. At 8:30 over in OKC up 1-0. At the top of the hour on TNT, the Celtics and the Heat.
The C's are moving on. I mean,
they are 14.5, 15-point favorites on the Bet Saracen.
And they should be.
They are.
They should be.
Yeah, the Heat are no match for these guys. So that'll be that might not be all that intriguing. Just 2 games tonight in the association. 3 tomorrow night, including the Knicks at Philadelphia. On TNT. We'll be locked into that one.
Yeah, I'll be watching that one.
Try to go up 3-0.
Be nice. It'd be nice to dispatch of the Sixers.
Yeah, get rid of them.
I don't like them.
I want to see. Yeah, I like that. I like this. Let's see here. All right. 866-285-4005.
A lot of sports talk today. I've enjoyed the friendly banter.
No, it's great. Yeah. Second attorney, best moment was in the hockey game last night. The save made on a wide open goal. Can't remember the game. It might have been Winnipeg. I think I was watching that when that came on. But yeah, the guy. I mean, the goal was wide open, and the guy. Yeah, amazing. It's crazy. And then Cale Makar for Colorado gets a high stick, gets hit in the face with a stick.
Drew blood.
Yeah, 4 minutes. They didn't score, and then like a couple minutes later, he's back on the ice. He scored a bomb from the blue line.
Yeah.
What a beast. Holy moly. It didn't get a holy shnikes out of Butchergrass.
Oh, well.
That's when you know you've done something. Like when everybody has that, like Breen has the bang or whatever. When Butchergrass goes holy shnikes, you've done something.
I know everybody likes Mike Breen. Not my favorite guy doing.
It's not my favorite either. He's a very nice man. He sounds like a genuinely great human being.
It's not. I do not prefer him.
I'm Team Kevin Harlan.
And I get him. I get him like 70 nights a year with the Knicks.
Or Iron Eagle. I like Iron Eagle doing a game, too. I like that. All right. Let's see here. ESPN Arkansas, hit that line now. App.
Hey, DQ, who are your Rockies playing tonight?
I think the Padres still.
Yep.
They won yesterday.
Oh, look at that.
You got to come up with a Rockies song or something every time they win. I only have to play it like 50 times.
50? You're stretching
they
it
could
there.
they could go 50 and 112.
Oh, I don't think so. That's
yeah. The honeymoon for you Royals fans appears to be over too.
Are they bad now?
Well, they ran into the Orioles and they're struggling to get things fixed.
All right.
Well,
they're
14 and 10. They're doing fine, but
they're doing things.
Yeah,
things are happening.
I get to watch Caden Wallace every night over with the Naturals.
That's right.
I mean, if you're in Northwest Arkansas, you want to see Caden. He's playing third base for the Nats every night.
Here's a text from Virginia that doesn't like PK Supan on
What's wrong
on
with
ESPN.
PK?
I don't know. I like his jackets. They're kind of wacky.
Yeah, I mean,
someone had to pick up the mantle when Craig Sager passed away, and he's been more than happy to do that.
The formula on all of these shows is the same. You've got to have, the analyst guy who's, he's the straight man, and then you've got to have the guy who's willing to say anything.
Right. Yeah.
Now, like TNT's pregame show, they got three guys that'll say anything.
Right.
But
Yes.
Subban's there to say anything.
Right. Yeah.
DQ.
Those guys were on one last night too. God, I love that show. That's
DQ,
so
do you
good.
know who Todd Helton is?
No.
Todd Helton is a now Hall of Famer.
Yes.
He is a former Tennessee Volunteer. He is there are two players. No, he's the only player to start a game in college ahead of Peyton Manning. Was Todd Helton. So you need to do some research. He's going into the Hall of Fame this summer. He was a Rocky. One of the great Rockies of all time.
It's a fun clip. It's a Keith Jackson game. I think they were playing UCLA.
Yep, out at the Coliseum.
And Todd Helton's coming into the game for Tennessee. Yeah. All right. Your drive home is powered by Mr. Sparky here on Ruscin and Zach. We're going to pause right here, and we got some more stuff that we'll do as we move along here. 866-285-4005 on the McClarty Daniel hotline. Bet Saracen is Arkansas's favorite sports betting app. If you want to make a little wager on your favorite sporting events, Bet Saracen's right there on your phone. They got draft stuff on there, right? Sure they do. Yeah, I love the Bet Saracen app. Remember, Vegas odds are fine, but you have to be there to legally bet those odds. And Arkansas law prevents the big national apps from operating in our state. The most accurate and up-to-date sports wagering info, you need to get on the Bet Saracen app. Just go to the App Store and download Bet Saracen or go to BetSaracen.com. App Store, Bet Saracen, or BetSaracen.com.
Join the local conversation on the McClarty Daniel hotline. 866-285-4005. McClarty Daniel, a vehicle for every lifestyle.
Hey y'all, it's Crystal from Cards, and I have some exciting news. We're thrilled to announce that Cards is now offering online residential setup for our Arkansas customers. Yep, you heard it right. Signing up for top-notch waste management services just got easier than ever before. Simply head on over to carsrecycling.com and you'll be on your way to a hassle-free waste management in no time. Visit carsrecycling.com today and experience the future of waste management. Cards, making life cleaner and easier for you.
Home is everything. It's your sanctuary, your command center, your music room, and your art studio. It's where you eat family dinners and make lasting memories. When you use a Weichert agent to help you find your home, we'll help you find the space to make it yours. When you begin your search, know that a Weichert agent will be there with you every step of the way. Because at Weichert Realtors, we guide you home. To get started, call your local Weichert agent and look for our bright yellow signs all over town. At Weichert Realtors, we sell more because we do more. Each Weichert franchised office is independently owned and operated.
It's Ruscin and Zach.
Give me the hug, Chuck.
It's time to vote for your favorite high school player of the week. ESPN Arkansas and Shamrock Roofing and Construction are recognizing the most outstanding high school student athletes. Visit hitthatline.com each week to vote for your favorite athlete of the week. The high school player of the week is brought to you by Shamrock Roofing and Construction. No one can install a better roof at a better price with a better warranty than Shamrock. Visit them at shamrockroofer.com. Visit the nominees each week at hitthatline.com.
Now your ideas don't have to wait. Now they have everything they need to come to life. Dell Technologies and Intel are creating technology that loves ideas, loves expanding your business, evolving your passions. We push what technology can do, so great ideas can happen right now. Find out how to bring your ideas to life at Dell.com. Welcome to Now.
Testosterone levels naturally drop in men with age, often causing a lack of energy, anxiety, weight gain, diminished libido, and performance issues. Don't suffer in silence. Call Maverick Male Medical in Fayetteville today for more about testosterone or weight loss therapy. They focus on your excellent care, optimal health, and performance. Call Maverick Male Medical today at 305-8206. That's 305-8206. Or go to maverickmalemedical.com.
Precision Overhead Door features the finest quality materials, installation, and service for all of your overhead door needs. Fully licensed and insured with the largest showroom in Northwest Arkansas, located at 1907 Town West Drive in Rogers and 416 North 10th Street in Fort Smith. Give them a call today at 844-PDS-DOOR or online at precisiondoornwa.com. Financing is available. Precision Overhead Door voted Best Garage Door Company of Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley. Precision Overhead Door.
Electrical work can be dangerous. Don't let a do-it-yourself mistake lead to a bigger problem. Mr. Sparky's highly trained electricians can handle all of your electrical needs, guaranteeing that your job will be completed safely and within code compliance. Trust the experts at Mr. Sparky. We'll leave your home even safer than we found it. And all of our work is 100% guaranteed.
You don't have to put up with any malarkey. Call 888-8-SPARKY.
When you're looking for your next side-by-side, motorcycle, ATV, or zero-turn mower, look no further than your local Wood Power Sports store. With convenient locations in Springdale, Fayetteville, and Harrison, we've got 9 brands to choose from. If you can think of it, we've probably got it. These 3 convenient locations also provide you with outstanding service and parts capabilities. Want to know more? Visit us online at woodpowersports.com. Pick your brand, location, or shop all 3. We look forward to earning your business. Wood Power Sports, a solid name you can trust.
Are you ready to upgrade your ride? Head on over to McClarty Daniel Country. McClarty Daniel has over 1,000 used cars to choose from, so you're sure to find the perfect vehicle to fit your needs and budget. With 6 convenient locations in Bentonville and Springdale, you're never too far away from a great deal. But that's not all. If you're looking for something brand new, they've got you covered there too, with a great selection of new cars available for you to upgrade to. So what are you waiting for? Come on down to McClarty Daniel and drive away in the car of your dreams. Online at McClartyDaniel.com.
At Shelter Insurance, we believe insurance should adjust to fit your needs. We work to design an insurance plan that's particular to you. Insurance that fits just right. And Shelter Insurance ranked #1 in customer satisfaction among auto insurers in the Central Region 5 out of the last 6 years by J.D. Power.
Call my friend J.T. Finley at 479-521-4220 or come by and see him in the heart of Fayetteville off College Avenue.
Guild Mortgage. Guild Mortgage. Hey, this is Joey at Guild, located at 816 North Main Street here in Harrison. Many people ask me if it's a good time to buy, and the answer is yes. Even with the rising rates, it's a great time to buy. Here at Guild, we'll give you the honest and trustworthy advice on purchasing a home. So give us a call at 870-416-3755 or online at guildmortgage.com, and we will help you through the home loan process. Guild Mortgage Company, Equal Housing Opportunity, Company MLS 3274, Individual MLS 410-478, all on subject to underwriting approval. Terms and conditions apply, subject to change without notice.
Hello, folks. I'm Chief Meteorologist Darby Bobby. The 4029 Get Ready Weather forecast out there this evening and overnight. Have a chance for a few spotty showers. Lows dropping into the 50s. More good chances for showers and storms for our Thursday morning. Could get a break, and then some more scattered showers and storms possible in the afternoon and evening. Highs only in the 60s on Thursday. Cooler day. More rain chances Thursday night, and then on Friday, we get more good chances of scattered showers and storms. And some of those storms on Friday could be severe. It'll be a very windy day with highs in the 70s. That's your Get Ready Weather only on 4029.
ESPN 99.5. Live across Arkansas, this is Ruscin and Zach.
All right, we're back here at 5:32. Everybody calm down, all right? Everybody calm down.
It's been a very emotional show today. Really has. Feeling very winded.
Yeah.
How about you, DQ?
I'm fine.
Okay. Pouring any salt in people's wounds?
No.
Well, you'd be a terrible battlefield nurse. Oh, hang on, this one.
That's probably what they did.
Morphine. No, but I got salt.
Bring in the leeches. Bring in the leeches. Yeah, the Warriors lay down and have a good bleed. Yeah, because it's the only thing they knew how to do back then.
Well, yeah.
They didn't have drugs or, ace bandages or whatever. Tape. Simple old ankle tape.
She got mad at me today because she thought I had incited the seatbelt lobby.
Yeah, we didn't hear from seatbelt guy today.
I
That's
was
disappointing.
scared.
Oh, with your poll about the buses and the
Right.
seatbelts. We heard from a guy once, he didn't get on the air, that lobbied that seatbelts you should not be required to buckle your seatbelt in the
Right.
car.
We were not going to do that. I'm simply asking for the.
He's also in favor of smoking sections, by the way. Live your life, man.
Also, and the question was just based around a kid who stared at me for a good mile and a half out the back of a bus.
Probably the grandson of the guy that wanted to make seatbelts not required or whatever. The seatbelt law.
Weird.
That was a long time ago, but I do vaguely remember. No. The people arguing that you should be able to not buckle up if you don't want to. Like that was a long time ago. I vaguely remember that though. As a kid, I
Put the
remember.
seatbelt on. How big an inconvenience is it?
Well, now the car will yell until you do.
Exactly.
Mine
Is it
doesn't.
that big a restriction on your freedom?
That is, yes. Well, that's how it starts, Zach.
Oh, does it?
It
Okay.
starts
But-
with seatbelts, and then they come for your guns. I mean, that's what it is.
All right.
All right, let's go to the poll questions now here on
Sure.
Ruscin
Yeah.
and Zach.
Your Ruscin and Zach X polls brought to you by Unlimited Heat and Air in Springdale. 479-225-8809. As we know, many of these come out of my
slippery
personal existence. Should school buses have seatbelts? 72.6% of you said yes. Never want to see that. He was staring at me like the kid from The Shining. He was just staring
Red
at me.
Rum?
Yeah, he was just kind of like staring at me.
Did he have a big wheel?
No. He's just in the back
He's
seat.
in the bus.
He was in
okay.
that half seat on the bus.
Oh, yeah.
In the back, which was the cool seat. Did you ever ride the bus?
No, we didn't have a bus.
Really? You?
Private school.
Oh, yeah, I guess that's true. They probably had an Escalade come pick him up. Beef or chicken flavored ramen noodles. 68.9% of you say chicken. Do you bite or lick an ice cream cone? 51% of you said lick. What would you rather have? Student loan forgiveness or student loan revenge? 71% of you say student loan revenge. Your Ruscin and Zach X polls brought to you by our good friends at Unlimited Heat and Air in Springdale. 479-225-8809.
I remember the big deal at college was when Fayetteville went smoke free. People were like, "Hey, man,
Oh, no, you could.
we want to smoke."
Class of 95, we'd light up right there in class.
Oh yeah.
I'm kidding, DQ. I'm kidding.
Me and a buddy of mine, we did our story on for a TV class on the smoking deal. Like it was the election night where they're going to vote on it or whatever. And so one of us went to the pro smoking rally, and then we went to and then I shot his stand up and everything, and then we went to the other rally, and he put the camera together and all that stuff.
Okay,
but we did. I think we got a good grade on that. I hope we did. I don't know. Go look it up, I guess. Right? I don't know.
Sure, why not?
I don't know. This text reads, "You can drive a motorcycle with no helmet."
That is true.
No, that's not a great idea,
It's not,
though.
just because you can doesn't mean you should.
That should be on a bumper sticker, right? Brilliant. It's brilliant. I mean, it really is. And it works in all walks of life. Just because you can eat 9 pizzas doesn't mean you should eat 9 pizzas at a time. You know what I mean? Just don't do it. Just because you can go to the buffet for thirds doesn't mean you should.
Depends on what you're eating. I mean, sometimes, all that goodness, you can't just let it sit there and leave it for other people.
No.
I haven't been to one of those buffets where I was like, I got to go back a third time.
We've got Big Mike here texted in on the McClarty Daniel hotline. DQ does know that the person who kills you is usually be a so-called loved one, not some Facebook marketplace person. Right?
Tyler from Greenwood, why are y'all still wearing seatbelts? Because it's the law.
Because the car yells at you until you don't. Right?
DQ, do you have that problem with your car?
Yeah, if I go over 10 miles an hour, my car starts stinging.
I have a problem in my passenger seat. Like if I put my backpack in my passenger seat and there's enough weight,
it thinks it's
just,
a person.
Yeah, it thinks it's a person.
I usually don't have that problem unless I set my phone on my passenger seat and something about my phone sending some sort of like signal or something to the weight the weight, I don't know, thing.
I find my car yelling at me about stuff like this
Something
to be
about it
incredibly annoying.
makes it go off almost every time.
Your dad is apparently having recurring nightmares about eating at buffets.
Listen,
Can we have a little context, please?
I
see
No,
you
I
laughing.
can't tell you. My mom would kill me.
Go ahead.
I can't.
You can.
No.
Kenny, we need some context.
I love buffets. I just can't eat at them
I will
anymore.
not eat at a buffet.
I mean, I love them. I don't have anything against them. I think they're great, but I just can't eat at them anymore. I just can't do it.
You can.
No,
You're
I
choosing
can't.
not to.
No, I can't. It's the digestive ramifications for the next 48 hours are not worth it to me. They're just not.
Okay.
The GI distress that I encounter is not worth it to me because I can go get a fourth plate of fried shrimp. It's not worth it to me.
Shouldn't eat fried shrimp. Eat regular shrimp. Boiled shrimp.
Whatever. You know what I'm talking about.
Fried shrimp.
Whatever they have there. A seventh roll. I don't need to go back for another one. It's just. But I love them.
It depends on the roll.
God bless them. I mean, I love a good buffet. I just can't
do
go
what your
there.
mom does. Steal them. Put them in your pockets. Mom's still stealing.
You know what happened?
Oh, God.
Okay. So Saturday night, we got a bunch of people together, and we went to we saw the Real Chicken Man, okay?
Oh.
You know who I'm talking
went north?
Yeah, we went
you went north and
we
east?
saw the Real Chicken Man.
Oh, okay.
We saw the Real Chicken Man. Okay. Not this Fugazi one, the real one. Okay.
Right.
And he's still there with his pencil in his book, the whole deal.
Okay.
Keeping an eye on everything. So they don't do to-go boxes.
No, they don't.
So we ended up being at a table next to this guy I knew from growing up and his wife and their family, and it was one of my aunt's best friends. It was just a coincidence. They were there also right next to us. So what happened was that this guy's wife, she ended up like with a bunch of napkins folded up, just cramming stuff inside the napkins, carrying it out.
No.
Yeah.
No, that's like the ultimate sign of disrespect there.
Well, that's what she did. She walks out with this roll up napkin full of, I don't know if there's a roll in there or bread or chicken
Did
or whatever
she
they
eat
had
it
in
on
there.
the way home?
I don't know. They were going to church. They're good Catholics. They were going to church on Saturday night. So I mean,
Well, they don't let you bring food in. It's
Well,
not a picnic.
you eat before. I don't know.
Oh, my God. No, that's not okay.
Yeah.
They do make some bean soup, though.
Absolutely.
I would, they used to serve it in those honey jars.
They still do.
Last time I was up there, it was more like it wasn't the honey jar that I was used to.
No,
But I would be like Winnie the Pooh. I would just stick my head in there and get stuck and just lick the bottom. I absolutely.
Right.
Oh, so good.
Yeah, that's right. It was terrific. I love it. All right.
Gilligan says his grandpa would put Ziploc bags in his pockets and take rolls home from the buffet.
Yeah, you got to bring Tupperware. It's the only way. Savvy move. You can bring the Tupperware.
No.
Those little tiny Tupperware things. Those little to-go boxes.
No, you don't do that. You eat until you're full, then you go home. No.
This video is powered by the
I hit the wrong button on the video there. All right. Hey, we'll be back coming up here. 19 minutes until the hour on Ruscin and Zach.
This is Ruscin and Zach.
That is my sense of humor coming across.
ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com. Call or text the McClarty Daniel hotline to join the local conversation on ESPN Arkansas. 866-285-4005. McClarty Daniel has a vehicle to fit both your style and budget. With 6 locations in Springdale and Bentonville, you're never too far from a good deal. Visit McClartyDaniel.com to find your next ride. Find your next ride with McClarty Daniel at a price you'll love. Join the conversation on ESPN Arkansas at 866-285-4005.
The madness continues at Mad Rooster Beer Company in Fayetteville. Mad Rooster brews high-quality, innovative beer selections including IPAs, stouts, fruited sours, and seltzers across their 30 taps. Mad Rooster has 8 big screens and key game audio, so you won't miss a single minute of the action. Don't settle for an ordinary watch party when you can experience all the madness at Mad Rooster. Mad Rooster Beer Company, brewed locally in Fayetteville at 1107 Southwest Avenue.
Join us in celebrating Burton Pools and Spa's 46th anniversary. Get incredible deals on in-ground pools with savings up to $12,000. And construction starting in May. Snag up to $1,200 off Doughboy above-ground pools and $5,000 off Doughboy semi-in-ground pools. And hot tubs start at an unbelievable price of just $39.99. Celebrate with us and pocket huge savings at Burton Pools and Spas in Springdale and Fort Smith. At Burton, we do more than build pools. We build long-term relationships.
Have you heard? The Pleasure Playground just got a little bigger. Cupid's is growing. That's right. Cupid's Lingerie just opened its newest naughty location in Fayetteville at Crossover and Mission in the Walmart Shopping Center. Cupid's is a boutique specializing in all things pleasure and play, from lingerie to, well, everything you can imagine and more. Visit shopcupids.com today and treat someone special to something special. Cupid's Lingerie in Bentonville, Springdale, and now in Fayetteville. Cupid's Lingerie. Enjoy.
Is this the right time of year to sell your home and buy something new? Hi, this is former Razorback and Super Bowl champ Brett Goode with Collier & Associates. The market is changing. Mortgage rates have declined in recent weeks. Do you know what the current market value is for your home? Call or text me today at 479-651-2292 and let's discuss your best options in today's real estate market. That's 479-651-2292. Or go to our website and search nwahome.com to start the conversation. The good team at Collier & Associates wishes you the best in 2024.
Hey y'all, it's Melinda at Fantasy Sports Cuts. You know, Fayetteville's hair joint for men. Did you know your haircut can accentuate features about your face you may not like? That's why you need Fantasy Sports Cuts. We'll work with you to create the perfect look for you. If your current barber isn't cutting it, come see us at Fantasy Sports Cuts. We'll have you leaving feeling like a winner. And we all like winners. Book your appointment today at Fantasy Sports Cuts, where the winning look can be found. Fantasy Sports Cuts, Fayetteville's hair joint for men and your little men in training at Mission and Crossover in the Hart Shopping Center. We'll see y'all there.
He's a former coach with two sons who played professional basketball. Satch Sullinger's a competitive individual, but his golf game was suffering because of painful joints.
Right. That's real important. The golf game. Right. As we get older, we create these bad habits because we're relegated to hit a certain way.
QC Kinetics used regenerative treatments, all natural healing properties from Satch's own body, to restore those damaged joints and get his golf game back on track.
QC Kinetics regenerative medicine is regenerating me. All natural. And that's what I'm about. I'm going to tell everybody why I'm better.
Oh, and by the way, looks like the competitive Satch is back.
We're all in the same boat, and I'm getting better, and I'm watching them stay old.
Go to QCkinetics.com. Get relief and your game back. Call for your complimentary consultation.
Call QC Kinetics, 479-999-1234. That's 479-999-1234. 479-999-1234.
Your Mach 1 market moment.
And inflation is something we've been talking about for a long time. It's trickling into 24. It's still here.
Yeah.
You know, it's a different conversation than it was a year ago.
You know, and I like this, how are Americans feeling?
Yeah.
You know, we see clients in our office every day, all ages, demographics. And I would say that there might be a slight tick up in optimism, but, you know, there's still some pessimism.
Oh, for sure.
Some concern.
I mean,
here in Northwest.
I just had a conversation with a client yesterday that they were like, everything's so expensive.
Yeah.
Just the basics of going to the grocery store and you walk out with 2 bags and it was $150. And that's a very real thing, that getting the basics and trying to get by day to day. And it's costing a lot of money these days to do that. And
Visit Mach1FG.com to hear the whole conversation and get your investment questions answered. For full disclosures, visit Mach-1financial.com/disclosures.
ESPN 99.5. Join the local conversation on the McLarty Daniel Hotline, 866-285-4005. We don't read the headlines, we make the headlines. This is Ruskin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
All right, we're back on ESPN Arkansas and the Hit That Line Now app. It's Ruskin and Zach. We'll talk about a coffee press tomorrow, I guess. I'm still torqued off about this thing. I mean, they need fans who love to win to help them out. Come on. This is so unappealing. What?
I just read a tweet that just made me laugh.
What did it say?
My town had a really bad storm 2 days ago. My neighbor lost the roof on his house. Poor guy doesn't have insurance. So I just decided to start a GoFundMe to raise money so I can go to Hawaii for a few weeks because he's about to start doing some construction.
That's a great. If you had a stand-up routine, you should steal that. That's good.
Funny.
That's good. By the way, I got to get the playbook down here.
Yeah.
Bobby Portis was robbed of the NBA Sixth Man of the Year award today.
Yes.
They gave it to Nas Reed,
You think they'll put up
Minnesota.
build like a thing
He's
over
robbed.
there for trophies they should have had?
Oh, that'd be excellent.
Wouldn't that?
A monument to the unhoused trophies.
Right. Yeah, trophies that we have a little. You just have like a little stand that says what the trophy was, but leave it empty.
Oh, but it's empty?
Yeah.
That's good.
Thank you.
Was there this
monument
much
of the
outrage?
unwon?
Was there this much outrage at the time
Yes.
that it happened? Okay.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
hearing everyone's reaction now, I could only imagine what happened in 2006. Like Fayetteville would have burned. It sounds like
It's a dumb argument. It really is because it, especially in 06, it was one of the largest margins of victory ever.
This is our deer hunter.
It
we
is.
need to build
It
a
is.
monument for trophies that are unwon.
Yeah, okay.
2019 baseball or 18 baseball, 95 basketball, 69 football.
But here's the thing about like the 95 basketball thing. I mean, they got to the championship game.
Didn't win, though.
Nothing. You didn't get robbed. You got
I
beat
want
by
to
a
build
better
a
team.
monument for the unwon. And if you'd like to donate, we're going to work this
I
out.
have people that sit here and argue with me that the team, the 98 team, would have won the national championship. Like, hey, what?
There's another one, the 98.
The 98.
We'll just build a monument of unwon.
You lost to Tennessee, then you lost to Mississippi State, then you lost to Michigan.
Well, the kicker got drunk with a propagandist the week before and got suspended.
That's also true.
Cost him the game.
But you also
Nobody remembers that.
Nobody.
This guy is welcomed lovingly into your lives. Some of you want him back. He cost you at that championship in 1998, you fools.
They would have lost.
Good
Michigan,
God, man.
Michigan.
Wake up.
But
That irritates me, too. All right, I'm sorry about it. But Bobby Portis got screwed. He should have been the sixth man of the year.
Yes, we'll add that one to the
Put it in
trophy
there.
case.
All right. DQ, what'd you learn today?
the alligator from Happy Gilmore is still alive
I love that.
Really? Okay. Don't
and
forget.
living in Colorado.
Don't forget the Sugar Bowl trophy. You got to get that one too.
A trophy for things not won. It's perfect. There's
And,
nothing more
hey,
perfect
you got to
I
go
can
get
think
the
of.
national title for 18. You got to go get that one.
Yep.
Okay. We can do this all day. I learned today you've never seen your face in real life. You've only seen photos and reflections.
That's a good point. That's deep.
Yeah, there you go.
That's deep. Today is the day of they tried to run that lottery scam up in Pennsylvania. You remember
did they?
this? 1980.
3 Mile Island?
No. Some guy at the Pennsylvania lottery. They weighted the ping pong balls. They put like a little bit of paint in the ping pong balls to rig the drawing. The numbers that came up was 666. Whoops. Yeah. Whoops. Right. Yeah.
That's not great.
Yeah. They got busted and that's what happened there. They actually weighted the 4 and the 6 balls. Is what they did.
Oh, they went David Stern.
That's right. Yes, that's right.
I also learned that apparently when suffering some sort of wound, you pour salt into it because it makes you tougher. Right?
I didn't know that.
Yeah, that was new.
It helps.
And apparently your dad has nightmares about buffets, but I have not gotten any
I
context.
can't.
No
You're
context.
just gonna have to hear that from him.
Okay.
If I told that story on the radio, my mother would kill me.
So it centers around your mom.
No, it centers around my father, but my mom hates hearing it, but it's one of my favorite stories.
Oh no. You can't leave us dangling.
Okay,
like this.
it's referred to as the fart story, and that is I can't go
have
any
to
further.
know
I
now.
can't. I can't tell it as good as my dad. He'll have to like call in or something.
I have to hear this.
I can't. He'll have to like call in tomorrow or something. I'm not.
I have to hear this now.
You got to hear it from him. He would tell it way better than me.
Oh, this is
Penny, we need to hear this. Family be damned. We have to hear this. Yeah, this is the biggest tease in show history.
I'm sorry.
The fart story.
How could you do us like
DQ,
this?
that is not fair.
After
I'm
all
sorry.
we've done for
I
you.
can ask him.
Really?
I can ask him to call in tomorrow if you want.
Tomorrow?
I can't. I want to do the story justice. I promise.
Were you there?
No, thank God.
Were there witnesses other than your mom?
No, my mom wasn't there.
Oh, your
my
mom
dad
wasn't
just
there.
tells the story, and my mom hates it.
Kenny, I want this at 2:01 tomorrow. 2:01. I have to hear this. This is wrong. You're leaving. This is wrong. Be thinking about this all night. The fart
No.
story.
Yeah. All right. Well, we've got to end this this particular hour.
2:01, Kenny.
Oh man, what a time! What a time! All right, enjoy all the sporting activities tonight on the TV, and we'll talk about some of them tomorrow.
Chuck's
here
on
Ruscin
tomorrow.
and Zach. Chuck's on tomorrow. Boy, I'm glad we
Anything
didn't get Chuck after the 14-1 game. Oh, that would have been ugly.
Or after the fart story.
Oh, that's
tough.
I don't think I'd told that story.
I wouldn't have told that story. I don't like it. I don't like it.
All right. That's all there is now.